the Star Trek convention. I didn't get to play this for you yesterday. The Star Trek convention, much like the Star Wars convention, and I mean, we know what that sounded like.
What's your favorite character on Star Trek?
I would have to say Data from Next Generation.
Why is that?
Well, because of his uniqueness, trying to emulate human beings because he's a machine and he wants to be human.
Data. By the way, most of the people he interviewed were into Data.
Wow, I didn't know Data was that big a deal.
Yeah, Data. Data's the robot dude. Artie probably didn't even know who Data is.
No idea.
You didn't do the Next Generation.
No.
I don't think he did the first generation.
You didn't ever. You're not a Star Trek guy.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all, no.
Data. And this guy's kind of a high-pitched dude.
I know, he's got that high-pitched mic thing.
I'm into a Data.
So what do you expect to do here at the convention?
Well, I expect to get some autographs here and also and see what other memorabilia I can get that I don't have yet.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
He might be a stuttering high-pitched guy.
Yeah.
He's a find.
That guy
I
really.
can see why Data would be his guy.
Yeah, Data. Well, here's another dude.
What are you doing here?
I'm doing here to get pictures with different stars.
Now, why do you like getting pictures with stars so much?
Because I get along with stars more than I do with neighbors.
Who's your favorite star?
Frank Sinatra and Michael Jackson.
Who are you looking forward to meeting today?
Today, I met Susie today.
Who?
Susie.
What was her name again?
Susan. Susan Anton.
What's she doing at the Star Trek?
What
don't
the
know.
fuck happened to Susan Anton? That is such a name.
Oh, she was so
Yeah,
hot.
she was hot.
Remember she
Dudley
married
Moore.
Dudley Moore? Yeah, and that went horribly wrong. You know it's a man's world when Susan Anton marries Dudley Moore, and Dudley Moore's treating her like shit.
I saw Eddie Murphy at Radio City Music Hall. Me and my two buddies, we sat in the back row in 1985.
Right.
And the big fucking thing in the whole room was when Dudley Moore walked in with Susan Anton. They walked right by us in the aisle. She dwarfed him.
Yeah.
I mean, it was weird because I guess Eddie Murphy and Dudley Moore had just done that awful movie together, Best Defense. Remember that?
Really horrible movie.
But I mean, Susan Anton is that. First of all, can we get that guy to sit in on the news?
Yes.
We have his info, that guy. Susan, she wasn't there. I think he was just trying to think of a name.
Maybe he meant Sulu because he kept going Sulu.
No, there was a woman named Susie. I don't know her last name, but she was from like Next Generation or something. I think.
Oh.
Could you say shrimp sauce saucers
Shrimp sausage.
again?
Shrimp sauce sausage. Shrimp sauce sausage.
Yeah. So that's that guy. See, there's other dudes there too. It's a pretty amazing crowd that's collected at the Star Trek
That's
convention.
great.
Now, are these people dressed as anything, or are they just in...
Some of them were, yeah.
Yeah.
Was any of those guys dressed as Data?
No, those guys weren't. But there were like Borg there, and then there was Klingons and things
Borg,
like that.
huh?
Yeah.
It's a weird move, like the guys who decide to come in costume and dress up as a Borg. And then there's guys who just disrespect it and don't show up in costume. Then you feel like an asshole for being in a costume.
Well, I was in a costume. I
What were
felt
you
like
wearing?
an asshole. Well, we got to do something that's not copywritten on Howard TV. So
Right.
I just had like a generic silver spacesuit with pointy
Oh,
ears
so you were just a spaceman.
and sunglasses.
You created your own character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not cool. For Howard TV, you can't dress up as Data? That's bullshit.
no.
Of course you can.
I mean, there's weird rules. Just to be safe, we got something that
I think
was
you could have bent that
plain.
one. I don't see a huge lawsuit.
Don't they sell Data costumes?
Yeah.
I
You
don't
can
know.
wear it. That's bullshit. Sometimes our guys think they're lawyers and
Right. They're
know what
always
the fuck they're doing.
overthinking things.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they did get me to look like an idiot, so that mission was accomplished.
I like Richard's legal advice. There's weird rules.
Yeah.
This guy knew the show, huh?
Yeah, the Lisp guy.
Hi, Howard. I don't mind meeting all them girls you got with the big chest. I'm so jealous, Howard. You got all the girls with the big boobs.
You love big boobies?
Oh, yeah.
Now, what about, do you know Robin Quivers?
Yeah, Clippers. Oh, Clippers. Oh, my God. She's a knockout.
What do you think of Robin Quivers?
She's nice.
She's got big boobs.
Yeah. I don't know how big. I've never seen them.
What would you do to Robin's boobs?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Say, Robin, you sure are sexy.
Robin, you are sexy. You sure are sexy, Robin.
So who all have you met from the Stern Show?
Jackie the Throat Man, Stuttering John, Robin, Baba Bowie. Baba Bowie. Baba Bowie.
I can see Fred playing that one now. Baba Bowie.
And who?
Baba Bowie. Baba Bowie. Baba Bowie.
How was Baba Bowie?
Nice.
Baba Bowie. That guy's cool.
David's brother.
Highlights of the Star Trek convention will be on Howard TV tomorrow night, as a matter of fact. Guys from Howard TV were in here this morning doing some sort of technical thing to improve things. They got some big tracking camera now.
Oh, really? That move?
Yeah, Scott DePace was saying it's really hard to have stationary cameras on a show that's so moving. He needs to sweep the studio. So
I see.
They got one of those things coming in.
What's your name?
Paul. I've been going to conventions in Philly since I was in my teens. I've been trekking many, many years.
So what's so great about Star Trek?
The stuff they have out now, like the tricorders and all that other stuff, the gear, all the inventions they're making up now.
Oh, my God. This is a nightmare.
Maybe you ought to go there and meet a guy.
This sounds like you went to a hospital. Oh, this is
for guys
terrible.
with head injuries.
What are you trying to say, Robin?
What's the matter? You wouldn't date a Trekkie?
Oh, dear.
On TV, Next Generation, like Beam Me Up, Scotty, and stuff like that. The transporter, all that stuff is really cool.
And do you ever fantasize that you're a Star Trek character?
Data's my favorite.
Data.
He's a good
Data
character. Jean-Luc Picard is cool. He says number one, engage.
You like that phrase?
He says engage.
Oh.
What is it?
He says engage.
Oh, my God. What phrase?
Engage. Engage.
Spell that.
Engage. Like,
Spell.
he goes like this, engage. You know, like warp 1 or warp 7.
What does he say, though?
He says engage. like engage. He says start up the ship. It means engage.
And he moves his finger.
Yeah, Captain Picard moves his finger. He says engage.
And you like that?
Yeah.
Do it again to make sure we got it on camera.
It says engage.
This is who's in the audience, I guess.
And can you imagine the cruise?
Oh, I was just going to say that.
Star Trek Cruise? Star Trek Cruise.
You realize it's just you, that guy, and an ocean.
Oh.
I get along with all these people, though, because I've been going to these kind of conventions, too. I go to, like, the horror movie ones.
I can believe that.
So I relate to, like, all these people.
We understand that.
Oh, yeah. No one thought you were any different.
I'm sure that guy's playing a tape of you right now for his friends.
Let's get some show.
We actually ate
Because listen to this idiot who interviewed me.
Well, we ate lunch right next to that guy. So
Listen to this idiot who interviewed me. Let's see. You want to hear what George does at these conventions?
Yes.
He introduced Richard, actually. It shows you they ran out of shit to do.
I'd like to introduce to you a member of the Howard Stern family. He told me to introduce him as Doofus, but you might know this alien creature as Richard Christy. Come on up.
And Richard said George gets up there, and you know how George loves to talk?
Yeah.
He'll talk for like an hour, and his boyfriend Brad is in the audience, George's boyfriend. And, like, he's just standing there for an hour, and George just goes on and on and on.
What does George talk about?
Star Trek and outer space and pretty much everything you can think of.
He talks about the 61 Yankees.
Do people get bored and start talking, like, while he's talking?
No, they were, like, encapsulated the whole time.
Encapsulated.
What word is he trying to say? What are you trying to say?
They were
captivated.
Captivated. That's
There you go.
Encapsulated. That's a fun game. Figure out what Richard's really trying to say.
That's one of our writers.
They're all in a capsule.
He writes for me. You know how Letterman gets Harvard guys and Conan's got guys from Yale? I got this guy.
Encapsulated.
He was encaptivating. Encapsulating.
They were all in a capsule.
I like to drink and say encapsulated.
It's hard to think of those big words fast.
Well. Did you say stuff?
I just said how great George is doing on the show, and he made a few quips and stuff like that.
Dorcas. How are you doing, folks? This right here is the best addition ever to the Howard Stern Show. The nicest, sweetest guy ever, and one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. And we all love George, and he's done such a great job. Well, it's a mutual admiration society, but I don't want to embarrass him by telling him I love Richard, because it has a whole different connotation on the Howard Stern Show. George has seen a lot of me on this show. I have seen all of Richard, unadored, and believe me, it is a sight to behold. Well, thank you, George. Oh, I didn't mean it that way. Oh my! Yours, not mine.
George mixing it up.
Oh, he's in his element.
What a great night in show business.
I love when George thinks he's pretty good. Oh my, no, not mine, yours.
Do you?
We were like Abbott and Costello.
Yeah, you were his straight man.
Yeah.
I think all of this being on the Howard Stern Show and everyone telling him he's funny, he's really thinking he's funny these days. He's going crazy.
I don't know. I think he's funny no matter what he says with that voice. So you told me earlier your favorite band is Air Supply. Why is Air Supply your favorite band?
Because they sing all love songs. My favorite is All Out of Love, Making Love Out of Nothing at All. I'll see Barry Manilow, too. Barry Manilow is going to be at the World Cover Center September the 8th. He's another favorite of mine. He recently had a hip replacement. He just came back from a hip replacement. He's going to shake it on the stage.
Thank you.
Take care, okay?
Have a great day. Thank you.
Are these retarded people? So
That's
you found
what I'm
retarded?
saying.
No.
They emptied a hospital.
No, that's like
That's
a normal
not
guy.
a retarded
These are
guy.
people
No.
who love Star Trek. I got a...
Scott Baio. I'm here to talk to Howard Stern about my new show, Scott Baio's 45 and Single, on VH1. Haven't seen Howard in about 13 years. Kind of excited. Kind of not.
Well, you're bringing some exciting things. He loves reality TV,
really?
and he loves hearing about chicks you've hooked up with. So it's a good combo.
So he'll enjoy the show if he hasn't seen it already, and it'll be fun.
All right, we'll see you inside, Scott.
Scott Baio is here, boy. I can't wait to talk about this guy's life. This kid was on Happy Days as a young kid and really good-looking kid, and now he's 45.
He was lucky because the show was already a hit when they brought him on, right?
Yes.
So he just walked into a winning franchise and got to stay there till the very end and got a spinoff and everything.
This guy is legendary in Hollywood. You talk about a poon hound.
I always say he must stand at the door to show business. He found out where it was.
We say he got Pam Anderson in her prime.
Oh, before she was Pam Anderson.
Let me applaud you and your life.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Good. Let me shake your hand. Let me smell your hand.
Oh, wait a minute. This is
There you
too...
are.
Anthony Mastramaro says hello.
Yes. How you doing?
Good. And I have to
Scott?
say hello to Barbara Lee and Barbara Bimmel. I'm done.
Your life has been an incredible ride. I mean, people I know in Hollywood who I have met talk about you in the same way they talk about, they talk about
Warren
you.
Beatty?
Yeah, I guess so. But but the way you do it, you even fly under the radar. I mean, you were the guy. You not only have an incredible eye for talent. The legend goes that you got Pam Anderson right off the bus as she came in from wherever town, bumfuck Iowa, Canada, and you just literally met her the next day. Before Baywatch, before all of it, pre-titty implant even.
Yeah, I met her at the Playboy Mansion, and she literally was just off the boat, and she was, she's a hot broad, but she was
and that she was au natural.
Oh.
And it was she was a beautiful girl, beautiful girl.
So you say you meet her at the Playboy Mansion. In other words, she had already been selected for the magazine?
She had, when I met her, I think her centerfold was just coming out. It hadn't been out yet.
And she had not had breast implants?
No, but I knew her before her layout because she was on the cover of Playboy, and I was like, wow, that's a really pretty girl. And I went with my buddies to the mansion for, I think, a Midsummer Night Dream Party.
Right.
And
you just happened to meet her there, and you recognized her from
I recognized her. And here was the easy part about it. I walked up to the bar with my friend, Steve, and a bunch of girls walked in the door, and I went, all right, Steve, we're up. Let's go. There's some action coming in. And I looked down, and they pulled up right along the bar next to us, and I leaned forward, and this girl leaned forward right at the same time that I was doing it. And I heard her say to her friend, hey, you see that guy at the end of the bar? I had a dream about him.
Wow.
Talk about an opening.
There
Jesus Christ. Boom, I move everybody away, and I start talking to her.
But not only were you famous, you're a handsome guy. I mean, I don't think you feel funny about that. I mean, you're considered a sex symbol.
Thank you.
So, I mean, it's unbelievable. I would imagine even in high school, you started with women very young, right? I mean, you were probably a sex symbol in high school.
I didn't go to high school.
Right,
I was making a buck, damn it.
So how old were you when you first started getting laid? I mean,
16.
16. And I mean, we were trying even to say, I would bet. I mean, we've heard about some of the women you've had sex with in terms of we see you in magazines, but I would bet the number isn't in the hundreds. I would say thousands of women you've fucked. And to be fair,
I've never really did a head count.
Like Will Chamberlain said.
What he said was
Will Chamberlain said 10,000
impossible.
women. Well, not for you. Would you say is 3,000 women out of the question?
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, maybe. God, 1,000. I mean, I don't know.
Here's a formula of the guys in the
Think about how many broads that is, though. I mean, Will Chamberlain.
And you're not talking about broads. You're talking about
some of them might be broads.
Some of the most beautiful women in the world. What is it, Gary? What is the math?
Okay, so he lost his virginity 29 years ago. We figured on TV right away. We know his reputation. Even at 100 women a year for almost 30 years, that's 3,000 women.
Yeah, but it wasn't because I had relationships in and out of that, and I was, fairly faithful.
Did you ever do a fat chick or like an ugly, heinous chick?
Absolutely.
Why?
Why not?
Because you just wanted to see how the rest of us live?
You know what?
Well, who's a fat chick to you, like Linda Evans?
No,
or something?
you know what? For me, that was giving back.
Right.
Oh, that was
seriously?
Charity?
Are you being serious?
Kind of.
In other words, explain that. Giving back in what sense? Because
the women were so generous to me.
Right.
And
you didn't want to be an asshole.
I swear to God, I'm not. This is not an ego thing. I'm really. I have no ego about this shit.
Look, it's been your life.
Yeah,
you're stating a fact.
And I would feel I would feel good because I knew that this girl wasn't getting much action.
Right. You mean you were that sensitive to women's needs?
No. It wasn't like, oh, here comes. It was fun.
Right.
And I'm not degrading them. I'm really not. It was fun because.
I wish our chicks had that mentality.
Did they work harder than beautiful women?
Yeah, in a sense, you've had so many beautiful women, and some of them do lay there.
Some of them do lay there.
So when you would grant an ugly chick, sex session,
they were appreciative.
They were
nice blowjob, I bet. Right? I mean, very passionate.
They were like you had a gun to their head already.
Wow.
That's a great way to describe.
How many Playboy playmates do you figure you've had relations with?
He does know this.
I did a head count on that. I think this is a couple of years ago. I think it was 24.
Wow. 24? I would expect it to be
23.
higher. Wow.
So his playmates. Actually, and listen, Mr. Hefner was very nice to me,
right.
and he's actually a very good guy. I'm sure you know him.
Yes, we praise him.
But I got quietly banned from there for a little while.
Did you?
Because I somehow got to every girl one year without knowing that I'd gotten to every girl one year, and I got a phone call from somebody.
You mean
saying,
every month?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
what year was that?
Yeah, you
like
gotta have that magazine.
88 or 89.
It was a very good year.
And I got a phone call from a very nice lady who said, Mr. Baio, this is so-and-so from the Playboy Mansion. Well, hi, how you doing? But, I'm thinking there's a party she's invited to. You need to slow down a little bit.
Feel like an alcoholic.
And I said, what do you...
Right, yeah.
And I said, what are you talking about? She said, you've just been going at it a little too much. I went, and some of the women that you've been talking to, whatever the terminology was, are Mr. Hefner's. I said, okay. She said, so why don't you take it easy for a little while? I'm not coming. Okay, fine, sorry.
In other words, she was saying some of these are Mr. Hefner's girls that he fucks, and you're interfering.
I didn't know. She wasn't very specific as to what he was doing with them. But
do women expect a lot from you sexually, in the sense that you have such a reputation as a lover? Do you have like women who just are waiting to get their socks blown? I've heard about you and I can't wait. I mean, is it that intense?
Yeah, okay. Here's a story.
Okay.
I was at a Playboy party,
right,
and I was standing at the bar getting a drink, and one of the butlers walked over to me, and he says, I got to tell you, I never really got you. I said, what are you talking about? He said, I never understood why you get so many women.
Right.
And I said, okay, great.
Leave me alone.
Yeah. He says, now I get it. I said, what happened? He says, well, I was in line for the bathroom, and there were two women in front of me. And they were talking about you.
Right.
And one woman said to the other, Baio's here, you have to get with him, because he makes you come a lot.
Wow.
Wow.
What an honor.
Because
God, no one has ever had that discussion about me.
Because
You've never overheard a conversation.
Because my thing always is to please them.
But do you,
and so that's why. So my reputation was.
But do you
that
know
I was
why?
A good lover.
But do you know why they say that? And I have a theory. The reason you make women come a lot is, first of all, you're a handsome guy and you're wealthy, and you've had a tremendous success on television. So they immediately get juiced up that they're with Scott Baio. You know what I'm saying? Who knows if the technique is really
but there's
that good?
probably other guys with that same sort of
and
thing going for.
People saying that about them.
Is it because you can hold out a long time? Have you mastered that?
Are you good at giving them oral?
Yes, I'm good at that.
You're good at oral, and also, in other words, they're probably surprised you're even willing to do that, because at this point, it's like, hey, just please me. So the fact that you're giving as a lover helps.
Yeah,
and
I genuinely, and I mean, love it. Enjoy it.
Yeah, so do I.
Me too.
I'm into that too.
No, but
I've described to Beth thinks I'm putting her on about that. I think it's if the woman smells good and the whole thing, it can be very approachable,
absolutely,
right?
Absolutely.
Yes, I agree. But when you're with a Pam Anderson, a young Pam Anderson, pre-breast implants, the whole thing. I mean, fresh off the boat, isn't it hard to hold out a long time?
Okay, it's a little weird for me. If I really like you and I think you're really hot, I can go forever.
Me too.
If I'm not really that into you, it's over.
Quickly.
Yeah.
And isn't that a strange paradox in a way?
No, yeah, it's because I think we want to impress these women, because every guy in town is looking to get on them. And if you're going to get on them, you got to be good when you get on them. So
you'll really concentrate on a chick.
Now, wait a minute. How did you get so good? I mean, you didn't come out of...
Practice.
Okay, so you're saying, like, all of this sex, you really learned a lot about how to please a woman early on.
You should write a book about it.
Yeah, somebody came to me to write a book, and
I mean, you're the guy who knows.
And it just got too goofy, and right. It's a long story. I don't want to bore you with it. But somebody leaked it out on the internet, and it became a mess.
Well, because one of the great moments on his show, and by the way, I enjoyed the show a lot, Scott.
Oh, thanks, Ari.
We've been talking it up.
Thank you.
There's a reality show with Scott. That's why he's here. It's called 45 and Single, and the premise is great. He has to go back and he's working with a life coach, and he has to go back and apologize to all the women he banged, including Erin Moran from Happy Days, who took his virginity.
I'll tell you what's great about it, too. What's great about it, too, is the life coach is kind of a cute chick, and so you're thinking, God, is he ever going to fuck her?
You'll probably bang her,
too. But there's a great scene where he has to go back. Erin Moran was your first lover.
Yes.
From Happy Days.
Right.
So he explained having sex with her like, by mistake, you were fucking the couch you were fucking her on.
Yeah, I missed the target.
Your first time you missed the target. That's good to know.
And it was a corduroy couch. I mean, I didn't know what it's supposed to feel like.
Right.
Did anybody advise you not to bang your co-star from Johnny Lefscacci?
No, you learn that quick though.
Right.
Don't shit where you eat. You learn that you don't do that again.
Did it get awkward right when you?
Oh my God!
The first girl you had sex with was Erin Moran.
Yeah.
Okay, so you bang her, and then you realize, well, I'm not in love with her.
Right.
But
and I guess
she's in love with you, probably.
Right. Because she's still mad. You said you were going to marry her. You were a kid.
Whatever. I don't know what the hell that was all about.
Get over
I don't remember that at all. But yeah, no. What happened was after we and when you first well, for me, I'm sure for everyone, when you first start having sex and then that person is always still around, you just keep doing it. I mean, there's just, in the dressing room, up in the rafters, and, and the Psycho, not that that was Universal, up in the Western streets, in the back lot of Paramount, everywhere. And then all of a sudden, you discover other women.
Right.
And you go, who the hell's this chick? Get away from me.
You're disgusted.
Yeah, come on. I got other broads coming here, and who needs you?
So how'd you break up with her?
We didn't break up. It just sort of kind of dissolved into nothingness and hatred and awkwardness.
And then the chemistry on the show is kind of...
Yeah, and then Howard, we had to... And then after that, then we started doing Joni Loves Chachi, which was even worse. I was supposed to be in love with the girl, moving to Chicago with her, and she hates me.
Right.
And I really don't like her all that much.
Wow.
I got to make out with her. And I'm like, ugh.
See,
and it's not physical about her going, ugh. It's like, I've been there and I don't want to go there anymore.
I understand completely. It's just that magic is broken. In fact, if you'd never banged her, you probably could have kept the magic going.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So as a ladies' man, I got a million questions to ask you. So if
I'm here, Howard. I got nothing to do for another couple hours.
Fantastic. When a woman has like a vaginosis, a smell, how do you handle that?
How did I used to handle it?
Yeah.
Honestly,
what do you do?
Honestly?
Yeah, honestly. Do you tell them? Do you?
No, I have told them.
Yes.
I would. The easiest thing to do is for me.
Yeah.
Is I got pretty rude after a while
because you
just didn't care.
Right. You
but
had so much pussy.
I would use my hand.
Yeah.
Put it down there, and then ever so cleverly get it up near their nose.
Oh wow, nice.
And then
they would usually do the flinch.
Right.
And I'd say, yeah, well, that ain't me.
Wow.
I haven't been working at the Fulton Fish Market.
Wow. And then would that end the session, or you would continue on?
No, I just wouldn't. I'd do other things.
Right. Boy, you've got some life. So go back to the Playboy Mansion. You meet Pam Anderson.
Yes.
Was there ever a time in your life, honestly, where a woman rejected you that you wanted?
Of course.
Really?
Absolutely.
You're kidding me.
No. Because
a famous woman?
Yeah.
Like, who did you try to have sex with and said, Scott?
Playmates and stuff, and not that famous.
Jenny McCarthy, did you get her?
No.
You missed her.
But she pulled some shit later on, and I called her on it.
What do you mean?
Oh, boy.
It's funny that there is a history with her on some level.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Has to be.
You know what?
This is the man.
No, it's just, here's the story, and I'm not being out of line at all.
Okay.
I had met her at a club called Bar One, and I kind of knew who she was, and she's a beautiful girl.
Beautiful.
And I said, hi, how are you? I think she was married at the time, or with a boyfriend or whatever, from Chicago, I think.
Right.
Or something, whatever.
Director.
And, no, before this guy.
Before that.
Yeah, the guy who took her to Playboy.
This is like years ago.
You're talking the early days.
That manager type dude.
Yeah, right. And so I said, hey, it's nice to meet you, blah, blah. She said, oh, I'm a big fan. And I said, oh, thank you so much. This is my husband or boyfriend. I can't remember. And then a couple months later, I saw her out again, and she's by herself. I said, hey, Jenny, how you doing? And she's like, good. And I said, how's your husband? And she says, oh, I'm not together anymore. Would you like to go to lunch or dinner? She says to me. I went, yeah, sure. So I said, well, give me a number. She's like, okay, here's a number. She says, I have to go to Vegas or something like that, and call me in a couple of days. So a couple of days go by, and I call her, and don't hear back from her. And I call her again. I say, hey, it's Scott. Maybe you didn't get the message, blah, blah. Anyway, that's it. Boom.
Yeah.
And call me. Here's my number. Next thing I know, she's on a radio show telling the somebody, I think it was you.
Probably me.
It was you.
Yeah.
That I was stalking her, and I wouldn't leave her alone, and I was up her ass, and I was being rude to her, and somebody called me to listen to it, and I'm listening. I think it was you.
I don't even remember. Yeah.
And I'm listening to him, going, holy shit. What's she talking about?
Yeah, you were just being friendly.
I wasn't even being anything.
Right.
You know, she asked me to go to, and again.
Never spoke to her again?
She'll have a different perspective on it, I'm sure, and that's fine.
But did you call her up and say?
So I'm out one night to dinner, and she was saying some bad stuff about me, and somebody says to me, hey, that girl's in the restaurant. And I'm not like this, and I go in there and I say, look, you don't know me. don't you ever talk about me on the radio, ever.
Right.
You're totally out of line, and I was a little more heavy-handed than that, and don't ever talk to me again. And if you bring me up again, you're going to have a problem with me. And only because, if I'm an ass, I know it.
Right.
And I just wasn't. And, if I see her now, I'd like to say hello to her. I don't, it's all old shit, and I don't really care anymore. But
it wasn't cool.
It just wasn't. It was uncalled for.
I thought you were going to say, like, when you brought your finger up to her face, she got really pissed off at you. That never happened.
No.
So you missed that one. So with Pam Anderson, how long does it take before you get in her pants? I mean, are you so...
Well, okay, here's, for me, if I like you, I'll wait, I'll try to wait for a month.
Because that's hot.
Well, because... like with somebody like Pamela, with somebody like Heather or Nicolette, oh
my goodness, you forget about those two.
Well, I didn't even get up to that yet.
I just instinctively knew that every guy was looking to, be with these women, and the obvious thing was, hey, baby, let's top of the sack, and I always.
But you would finger them on the first date.
If I could.
Right.
But I would always be respectful, and I would, and I'll give you this. It's so funny because with Nicolette, it was actually an okay.
Nicolette Sheridan, gorgeous girl. And I mean, you had her when she was gorgeous.
She's, right. And I waited like just a month and a half, and we were driving in a limo somewhere, going to some party, and I didn't even kiss her.
Right.
Nothing.
Wow.
And we were in the back of the limo, and I had a glass of vodka, and I really can't drink, so I got a little loopy.
Right.
And I said, can I ask you a question? She says, sure. I said, can I kiss you? And she went, well, what are you waiting for?
Right.
So it worked.
How many girls' virginities have you taken?
That I don't know.
You have no idea?
Probably none.
You think Nicolette Sheridan's you had? No.
No. God, no.
And Heather Locklear.
Did you ever worry at a time that if your reputation became too great as a ladies' man, that women would almost take pride in rejecting you?
That's what I was getting to earlier.
Yes.
It was a game.
It could be a backlash.
It was a game to knock me down.
Nev Campbell used to go around saying, I never did Scott Baio. like almost like a badge of honor.
Like
really?
A badge of courage.
Oh, but I don't think she's attractive.
There you go. So you didn't want her?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely not your type, I would say.
No. You definitely have a type.
I'm kidding. I don't even know her.
That's right. So Pam Anderson. So after Aaron Moran, the floodgates are open.
Exactly.
Playboy Mansion. Heather Locklear in her prime.
Yeah.
Oy vey.
The thing about Heather is she's a beautiful girl, but have you ever talked to her?
Yes.
Of course.
She's a great chick. She's just what you see is what you get.
Why not marry her?
Because she was the first love of my life, and
not Pam Anderson.
No. Heather, I was insane for. I mean, I was 21 years old, though, Howard. I mean, and I was thinking about marrying her, but I was a child.
Right. You knew enough to say, "Hey, I'm too young."
I proposed to her, and she turned me down
because she was too young.
Yeah, she was smart.
Did you have every race of women? Have you had blacks? You've had it all. Asian?
Asian,
not that many Asian.
No, but you've had Asian.
Yeah.
You've gone there.
It kind of smells like bamboo, but yeah. It's a
American Indian?
Yes.
Wow. Jews?
Yeah.
Exotic. Wow.
Here's an interesting question. How many girls do you think you've shared with Tommy Lee?
The ones that we know about?
We know about two, but it seems like maybe
he follows you.
He follows you, yeah.
Thankfully.
Which is good.
I've heard that, there are women not on this list. Tori Spelling. You've had sex with her, right? You never had her?
No.
Or are you just saying that?
No, I know her, but I never.
You never
had sex.
did?
No.
Okay. What is it, Gary?
I just remembered something. I wonder
have women ever offered to pay you for sex? It's great that you have to even think about that.
No, I don't think so.
Like a woman comes up and says, "Hey, look, Scott, I'm not famous."
They didn't have to pay me.
No, but if someone came up to you and said, "Look, maybe I'm not the most attractive woman in the world. I'm a wealthy woman. I want to be with you."
No. But plus, Howard, we'd go out with our friends, and excuse the expression, we'd go ugly early.
Right.
And that's an easy night.
Talk to me about that, going ugly early. Because, in other words, you'd say, hey, I'm tired of hanging around all night trying to get the hot ones.
Who is this gang of guys you're with? Playing these
the guy in the shows, my buddy Steve Cuccio, the other guy in the
all
show,
those guys.
Johnny V, Johnny Vinoca.
That's the gang.
Yeah, and another guy in there at the time, and that was. But look,
I know guys who
really
hate you. I know guys who hate you just because they even say it's not fair.
I know. I agree.
You even hate you.
Yeah, I do.
You do.
See, but on the show, this is interesting too because again, Johnny V is one of those guys that is sort of like he's like he referred to him as like a wingman. You're getting him laid, sort of, right? Like that's been the situation. How, like, what kind of hot chicks has he gotten because of you? Is it extraordinary? Like,
okay, I'll tell you how the Johnny V thing works.
Because I'm curious about this.
Because he wants to hang with you.
Well, I mean, look, this guy, Johnny V, seems like a nice guy, but he's not. He seems a little bit, you know.
But you got to remember, this is back in my heyday. It's a little different now. You know, I can't go picking up 20-year-old broads in a bar anymore.
Yes, you can, but you don't have to.
Who needs the aggravation?
Right.
But Johnny's whole thing was, and I heard him say this to women. You want Scott, you got to go through me. Wow. And I would just laugh. And I thought, okay.
You've done threesomes. You've done all of that.
Yeah.
What is it, Gary?
I just remember. I totally blocked this out, but I just remember this. Scott's one of a handful of celebrities that actually called me years ago to scream at me. Do you remember calling me to yell at me?
Why?
It was right after the Aaron Moran interview.
Oh,
And Aaron Moran said that you had a little dick. And it was like West Coast time, so it was like 11:30 in the office. Somebody said, Scott Baio's on the phone.
I do remember
you yelled
that.
at me. You were, you go, that fucking bitch. You were so angry. You probably don't remember, but you were really angry.
Gary, you know what? You sure it was me?
Positive. I remember you. It just
doesn't sound like me, but
you maybe somebody called and pretended to be Scott.
Howard, I'm almost positive it was him, but I remember it was right. It was the Aaron Moran thing.
I go under the notion I really don't care what you say about me as long as you say my name right. I mean, it might have been. Maybe I was hungover.
Listen, there are tons of people who have to talk to you. We're here to celebrate Scott's new show. Let me just say this plug:
Thank you.
45 and single. Scott Baio, 45 and single. I've seen it, already seen it. It's a lot of fun. The show Sunday nights at 10:30 on VH1.
Yeah, I can't wait for the next one, and that's weird with me in reality TV.
It's an excellent show.
Big fan.
But it's not cool.
About the finances. Where's where does the money come from?
Oh, please, Happy Days.
Whose money?
Your money.
Oh, are you kidding me? Happy Days and Joni Loves Chachi. Boom, you're done.
Joni Love Chachi didn't last that
Charles in Charge.
Charles in Charge syndication. Are you worth over $100 million?
To be the money.
No.
Are you worth $50 million?
$100 million?
Are you worth $50 million?
No.
$20 million. Something. You're a millionaire, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got money.
In other words,
I'm comfortable.
You're not sitting and worrying about your next paycheck.
No. Don't. Robin. Listen. I did a lot. I didn't stop working from the time I was 14 to like 37.
Yeah, but we don't see you that much now.
And then from 37 to like 36 to like 40, all I did was direct.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know.
No, I understand. No, I make a buck.
Well, you directed sitcoms, Scott?
Yeah, I did.
There's a lot of money in that, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Right? And you're also forgetting Foxes and Bugsy Malone.
Well, those were 100 years ago. But I did a series with Dick Van Dyke for a couple of years. I did another series prior to that.
He's a good actor.
Thing.
I had a lot
Josh, you're on the air.
Prescription medicine. Yeah.
Howard, how you doing?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, just making sure.
No, but thanks for your concern.
No,
I was in your neighborhood the other day, actually. My aunt and uncle live in Staten Island.
Oh, yeah?
They said Robin Quivers lives over here. I was like, really? Let's go ring her bell.
There's a lot to get to here. Scott, you must stay on topic, and because this is a very important interview.
Howard, I'm here for you.
Thank you, Josh.
He's already trying to bang Robin.
Josh,
wait a minute.
Josh in St. Louis, go ahead. Let Josh get a word in.
Howard, got a question. Just kind of a blast from the past from Scott. Sandy Kearns, that was on the show with him on Charles in Charge.
Mm-hmm.
My mom actually went to high school with her and is still good friends with her.
I did not have sex with her.
You did not. That's it. F, marry, kill. Pam Anderson, Erica Eleniak, Nicole Eggert. You have to F one, you have to marry one, and you have to kill one.
Who are the three?
Pam Anderson, Erica Eleniak, Nicole Eggert.
I forgot about Nicole Eggert.
Yeah. That's a great story I want to talk to you about. Who do you kill?
Wow.
Who do you marry? And who do you fuck?
Does it? I don't have to give you a reason for killing them because I have to kill one.
You have to kill one. You have to.
I'll kill Erica.
Right.
No, but because I have to kill somebody.
You have to kill
someone. I'll marry Nicole. No, wait. What was it?
Erica Eleniak. F, marry, or marry. Kill. Marry.
F, marry, or kill.
Who would you marry in that group?
Probably Nicole.
And then you'd have Pam.
Yeah, because I'd have that's the only other option.
Is Pam great in bed? I mean, I gotta know.
Look, I gotta. For me,
this is by your standards.
No, for me, great because I loved her.
Right.
You know, and I'm not a chandelier swinging guy. I'm not into all that crazy retarded stuff.
You don't need it.
I just, I just like to make love. I mean, I do. And
so Pam is great in bed.
She's good.
She's very loving.
She's good.
Who's the greatest? Hands down, greatest lover of all
my
time.
past?
Of your past.
Heather Locklear.
Heather Locklear.
Yeah.
Heather Locklear.
Yeah.
Why?
Just, you know, she's so adorable, and I mean this in a loving way. You want to bite her nose off. You know, you want to rip her head. You want to squash
rip her head out. Yes.
You know,
that's what Richie Sambora said. Wants to rip her head off.
I think he does
for a
now,
different reason, but that's why.
And Heather Locklear, she sucks like she has a gun to her head.
Oh, I like her so much. Don't put me in that position.
All right, understood. Wow.
So now, what is your deal? You are involved in a relationship?
I am.
And you want to get married?
I do.
Oh.
If a woman gives you anal, is that important to you?
No.
You don't care about it?
No.
You've done it?
Barely.
Rarely.
Yeah.
And how long, what has your longest relationship been? Is it
5 years.
5 years. Heather Locklear?
No. My last girlfriend before this one.
Right. You made that clear on the show. All right, here's some other names I'm going to throw at you.
Go.
Scale of 1 to 10. Tell me if they're great lovers. Denise Richards.
3.
Really?
3 out of what?
Why? Is
10?
she crazy? I mean, I think she's beautiful.
Yeah, very.
But what is it? Is she too self-involved?
Just lay there?
I don't know. It was just whether it was a chemistry thing. It was just sort of.
It was not great.
No.
Interesting.
Not for me.
Wow.
Brooke Shields.
I never slept with her.
But you fooled around.
No, I never laid a glove on her.
Really?
Never.
Why?
Because when I was hanging out with her, she was 16.
I see. Too young.
Yeah.
Beverly D'Angelo.
Great.
9, 10.
Great.
Great.
She said, by the way, and I do love her to this day. She's a great broad in the true sense of the word.
Yes.
She's the only woman that I know that actually shut me down with one sentence, and I walked over to her. I was at and I'm gonna I know you're gonna go here anyway, so I'm gonna I was at Liza Minnelli's house,
right,
and and Beverly was there,
right,
and I went crazy. And I was telling my buddies, it's Beverly D'Angelo. Holy shit,
right.
Beverly
Beautiful.
D'Angelo. Oh, but she's a little fire plug. She's a curvy little body. Yeah. She's got a great mug on
I used to interview her a lot. She was a lot of fun.
She's great. And for me, she has a very sexy quality. She has an overbite.
Yes.
So I walked over to her and I said, excuse me, I just want to tell you that I think you have one of the sexiest qualities any woman could ever have. And she just looked at me and she said, what's that? I said, you have an overbite. And she said, I don't have an overbite. I have a cocksucker's mouth.
Wow. That's
now. She was. I literally turned and walked away. She shut me up.
That's what Robin always says.
It was one of the greatest. And to this day, and by the way, she was messing with me. I mean, she's a great sport, and she's.
And you became lovers.
Yeah.
And she was a 10.
She was a 10.
Wow. Liza Minnelli. You had sex with. She said she wanted
Liza Minnelli?
Yes. Shut up.
No, but Scott, he went to. Didn't she say to you, "I want your baby. You're an Italian. You're good looking. I want your baby."
Not in those words, but yeah, it was. She wanted to procreate. And,
why do it with her? Were you sexually attracted to her, or was it because
Liza Minnelli?
Because it's Liza Minnelli.
But I got to tell you something.
On a scale of 1 to 10 as a lover?
7.
7. Why?
Because when I met her, she was, I think, 49.
Right.
Whoa.
Is that the oldest woman you ever did?
No.
No.
Somebody in their 50s, but that was years
And they were
ago.
still hot?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Liza's body was insane.
Really?
Insane.
Because she was a dancer?
Yep.
Back then?
It was. I'm telling you, a great body.
Was it crazy kind of thing? I mean, she seems like she's a little wild.
Little loopy.
A little loopy. Like maybe.
It was unique.
Was it only one time? 2 times? 2 times in the same night, or on 2 different occasions?
2 different occasions. It was
Wow.
unique. I
bet Liza ate your ass.
No.
No?
No.
Still friendly with her, or you don't really?
No, not really.
No.
I mean, if I see her, I'll give her a hug and a kiss.
I bet
and
you
that's
she
it.
remembers you doing her. I'll tell you that.
But
She probably liked it.
But I got to tell you, in all honesty, I don't know if you ever met her. She is truly
nice woman.
She's fantastic to hang out with. She's got so many stories. She's constantly singing. She's entertaining on a fun level.
But how do you break it off with Liza Minnelli? What's the Scott Baio technique? In other words, like she probably was into it and said, "I want more." But how do you get away without her hating you?
I just said this is not long term for me, and I'd like to just I don't want you to get mad at me because I'll just probably slowly pull away and you'll
and
get
she
pissed
accepted
off
that.
at me. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because there's a lot of ways. There's 50 ways to leave your lover, whatever the hell that song is. You don't call, or you just tell them buzz her off or whatever.
Did you have bad breakups with some of these people, or was it always? Were you able to break up well so that you?
You know what the funny
friends?
thing, Robin, is? Honest to God, I'd say almost all of them left me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Because they get tired. They want a commitment.
Yeah.
Who has eaten Scott Baio's ass? I bet you Heather has. She got a 10.
I can't answer the question.
What? That's how you get a 10.
Some dirty hooker in Vegas. No kidding.
Scale of 1 to 10. Still going through the list.
Go.
Half Pint. Melissa Gilbert. Little House on the Prairie.
And
how old was she at the time?
I don't remember. I'm really bad with ages and stuff.
She's a sexy woman.
She was a 10.
A 10. She's very loving, I think.
She's. So I just talked to her before I came to.
I speak to her once in a while.
Yeah, she's great. She's a great girl. I like her. I know her forever. She was doing Little House when I was doing Happy Days back in the mid '70s.
You even had Christy McNichol.
I not all the way.
Not all the way.
No.
I didn't even know that she liked dudes.
I was going to say, doesn't she like girls?
I mean, that's how good looking this guy is. This is what a ladies' man he is.
Maybe I turned her the other way. I don't know.
I mean, I can't even begin to tell you. Now, on the TV show, of course, Scott Baio is 45 and single. I believe it was Julie McCullough who said that you were the first guy she ever demanded an AIDS test from. She was worried about that.
No, she got her first AIDS test because
of you,
right.
because I cheated on her so much.
What about STDs? How do you avoid those?
I always wore protection.
Right.
And I don't know. I got lucky.
With all this, you've never had a kid, right?
No.
Wow. That's unusual, too.
That would have slowed him down.
Most of you guys get caught.
No, I have many tricks for I had many tricks to avoid that.
Really?
Why did you turn down the film Top Gun that made Tom Cruise such a big star?
This is hilarious.
Yeah.
I was doing it. I can't remember what the hell I was doing an interview for, and a guy says, "What do you regret in your career?" I went, I turned down Top Gun.
You're too busy with the pussy.
I was joking.
Right. Oh, you were
joking.
joking.
Total joke.
Oh.
I said, and then somebody asked me.
different movie.
Somebody asked me, maybe a better movie.
Probably. I'm not a big
chicks
Top
in the
Gun fan.
movie.
That's right.
I'd have had Kelly McGillis in 2 seconds.
Yeah. There wouldn't have been any problem there. Any woman ever tell you she was pregnant?
One.
And she aborted?
No. This is gotta be early 90s. I had broken up with her 6 months prior, and she told me she was pregnant. I said, "How pregnant are you?" She said, 4 months. And I
did the math.
But I panicked for a minute, and I went, "Wait a minute." What did I throw my sperm at you?
Right.
Did you come pick it up? I said, you're lying this and that and blah, blah, blah. Don't ever call me again. Bang. Right. And that was it.
Nicolette Sheridan has, James Wood says, the best ass he's ever seen on a woman.
Amazing ass. Amazing.
He showered with her one night. Wasn't that what he told us?
Yeah, something like that.
Sylvester Stallone said she's the best ass in Hollywood.
Oh, he said it too.
Yeah.
Everyone says it.
Great ass.
How long did it take you to get into her pants?
I waited like a month and a half.
And then when you wait the month and a half.
Amazing.
Amazing sex.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. Do you ever get any of these famous broads together with another famous broad and they have a threesome with you?
No, but that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, how could you not? What's with
because
you?
that's not my thing.
Wow.
I don't. Two girls getting it on does absolutely nothing for me.
Recently, you said on as early as yesterday that you saw Kelly Ripa topless on a beach.
Well, yeah.
Everything happens to you.
I was in Hawaii, and her daughter wanted to breastfeed and pulled her top aside, and I just happened to be standing there. I went, oh, okay.
She's an attractive woman.
She's adorable.
Adorable.
Yeah, I like Kelly.
How's the nips?
It was all good.
Great
Everything
nips.
was terrific. Yep.
Nice.
She was terrific. Attractive,
Jesus Christ.
great little body.
You know, it's an amazing life. And, you know, when I look at this TV show and I see that you're 45 and you've never been married, I understand. Not many guys, you know, you're only as good as your options. I mean, you've got options up the wazoo.
Right.
I mean, it's pretty incredible. And so it's been difficult for you to stop the merry-go-round, so to speak.
Well, I wanted to ask one question back to the getting kicked out of Playboy. How do you get back in?
You blow half.
You get on your hands and you grovel.
You've never had gay sex.
Can I come back and play?
Scott, you've never had gay sex.
No.
Never.
No.
Men
No,
must
you didn't have
proposition
time.
you. Do men?
No, very, very rarely.
Really?
Very yeah.
Surprised.
No.
Yeah, let's not even kid around like that.
Yeah, no.
I just got to know. I got to ask the questions. I'm
No.
sorry, Artie. I got to know. I got to
But
know.
no, you know, I tell you the reason I've never been married. Getting back to what you said earlier, Howard, was because it was it was so easy for me. And again, not an ego thing. It's just
Right.
anybody
It is.
on Quasimodo on television's getting laid.
Right. And
So-
then take a guy like you who's good looking.
Thank
It's
you.
going to be endless poontang.
So if any woman gave me any aggravation, I was like, what? Goodbye.
That's right.
So I didn't want to hear it.
Now, did your mother ever say, "But Scott, I want grandkids"? What are you doing?
My mother was actually very sort of quiet about it. My father, who just passed away in March.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. His thing was I would go over to his house and he had a subscription to Playboy. And he'd come downstairs and he'd open the magazine. He'd go, "You know her?" "Yeah, Dad." "Good." And then next month, "You know her?" "No, I haven't met her yet. She's nice."
Your poor father. He had to be jealous of you
Oh,
on
he
some
loved
level.
it. He
Probably is
loved
what
it.
killed him. He couldn't believe the list you had going. All right, let's take a couple of phone calls while we have some time. I recommend strongly that you watch Scott Baio is 45 and Single. It's Sunday nights at 10:30 on VH1. It's an amazing life. It really is. And, you know, I don't get the impression that you're bragging. I get the impression that you're a guy who's lived it and you're willing to share the dream with all of us and tell us about it.
Thank you.
I mean, how many of us could imagine what it would have been like to get a grateful Pam Anderson? I mean, someone who's, you know, really at the beginning
An
of her
icon,
career.
yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to get her now. It's another thing to get her even before she became the icon.
I got her Baywatch.
Did you ever videotape? Did you ever get into any of that?
No.
How did you get her in Baywatch?
There was a wardrobe lady that was going to do Baywatch from Charles in Charge, and I said, "Hey, here's my girl's picture. To bring it over there."
Wow.
And then she brought it to the casting people, and they wanted to see her. And
Did she change after she got Baywatch?
you know what happened, honestly, Howard? She was really a naturally beautiful woman, natural large breasts, and just a stunning body. And and I don't know, maybe a year and a half into the relationship, and I don't know what happened. She came home and said, she started hanging out with some people. And she came home and said, "I think I'm going to get my breasts done." And I literally said, "Smaller?" And she said, "No." And I went, "Oh shit! Oh, I got a problem." And I somehow instinctively knew that it was over.
Because she was getting breast implants, you knew the relationship would end.
Because I knew that something had gotten to her.
Right.
And I didn't know what it was exactly, and I knew that something changed in her. Oh, Christ.
But
Nice
you're right.
music.
It's
Nice
so,
call on the music.
After a while having that many women, this is a silly question, but my director did bring it up to me earlier. He said, at some level, does it get boring?
Well, Howard, yes.
Does it really? Does it get boring?
No. Strange girls never get boring.
Right.
You know, there's that line in The Devil's Advocate, that first walk into a strange girl's bedroom, you'll have that for the rest of eternity. It's a pretty cool thing. But what happened was I just got very jaded. And certain things didn't do anything for me anymore.
Like?
My buddy Steve and I would on a Saturday night or Friday night in LA would rent the suite up on top of the Argyle, and it was this great Art Deco building. And we had one girl that we knew who was bisexual or whatever, and we would. We'd get our fishing rods out and put her on the end of our hook and just throw her into a nightclub and reel her back in with a bunch of other women.
Right.
And all sort of go up to the room, and there'd be like this pile of women in the bed, and I just didn't care.
Right.
I just go outside and smoke a cigar. I didn't care.
Has Scott, this is the key question, Has Scott Baio ever used Viagra?
No.
So you don't need any of that shit?
Not yet.
Wow.
So why now marriage?
Because I want to have a kid. I'm physically exhausted.
He's done it all. And, at some level, you're probably like, gee, maybe I'm missing out with something with monogamy or something. Maybe.
But at a certain point, it just, honestly.
What are your friends gonna do?
Well, some of the, some of them are married. Some of them are getting married.
Yeah.
But it just became, honestly, Robin, I did not want to be that guy in the bar that people are going, Jesus, is this guy still out?
Yeah, it can get to be weird. It's a fine line. Let's go to a couple of phone callers. There's so many people on the line. I've never seen the phone so jam-packed. This is a true moment. Scott Baio is 45 and single, Sunday nights, 10:30 on VH1. I watch it, and it's very good. Pete, you're on the air in Philadelphia.
Hey, now. What's going on?
Hey, now.
Just like to thank Mr. Baio there for being so truthful and honest about all these women. You get a lot of guests on the show who are a bunch of idiots and don't want to talk about their scores and all that, so I'd just like to thank him for that.
You're welcome.
Scott.
Yes.
The other girl who was on Charles in Charge with you turned out to be a real hot.
Josie Davis.
What happened with her? Anything?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, maybe you'd learn not to screw around where you were.
No, but back up when we were doing the show.
You were with Nicole, that's right.
When I didn't hear him, but when
you were with Nicole at that point. Nicole Egbert.
No.
See how guys know your timeline.
Yeah, no.
It's legendary.
No, Josie back then was this, and I've said this to her face, was this ugly duckling, and she became this
gorgeous,
amazingly beautiful girl.
Nicole Eggert's another girl I used to fantasize about.
She's a sexy little thing.
Yeah, I knew her back, like probably when you were banging her, because we worked, I think, at NBC when we met her, or maybe early K-Rock.
Right.
And wow.
She's cute.
What'd she do to her career? It's like she self-destructed. A lot of these broads go wrong.
I think she's set, and I think she doesn't really care anymore,
kidding.
to be perfectly honest with you. She got into real estate pretty heavy.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Richie Wilson.
What's up?
From Howard TV. Yeah, what's up?
I have the Jenny McCarthy clip talking about Scott.
All right, really? How long is it?
About 30 seconds.
All right, let us hear it.
Here we go.
I haven't had any time to play the field.
Exactly.
And when you used to go up to the Playboy Mansion and all that stuff, you never got into the orgy scene?
Please. With Scott Baio, Chachi turns man.
No, you said you said that you met Scott Baio, and then you just went on a radio show and said you met Scott Baio, and then he badmouthed you?
Oh, yeah, I was on a radio show, and they said, who hits on Playmates? I'm like, no, I'm not saying. I'm like, well, Scott Baio's always at the mansion.
Right.
And they started singing a song that Chachi loves Playmates, and I went to Sushi Co. that night, a restaurant, and he came up to me and said, I'm like, hi, Scott, and he goes, you effing da-da-da, screaming at me.
Really?
Saying, how dare you humiliate me like this?
Yeah.
Don't ever do it again.
Yeah, you humiliated Scott Baio.
I was like, I didn't do anything.
No, help me. Now, you see, it wasn't my show.
No,
that wasn't you?
No, that was our show.
Our show, but
she said it on another show.
Another show, and she's telling us about
Oh,
it.
I see.
Yeah. So whenever she made the statement, she did it on another show.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's two different stories of the two different versions of the same story, and I got no axe to grind. So
okay, Mike, you're on the air. Yeah, Mike, in Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Hey, guys.
Hey, quickly.
Listen, on the first episode of his new show, when he has lunch or whatever with Erin, she reiterated that he had a small cock again.
Yes, at the conversation at the table on your new TV show, Erin Moran does say to your face that you had a small penis. And you really do look shocked. Your penis is not small, you're saying.
No, it was.
Right.
I was young. I was
How
a
many
late
inches
bloomer.
are you? Do you know? Have you measured? You've measured.
I've never officially gotten a ruler out and measured it.
Is he known for having a big one?
I don't know.
How old were you when you went with her?
16.
You got a normal size, but you got at least 6 inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still had a small cock when you were 16?
I was a late bloomer.
I still have a small
Look,
cock.
broads
I'm 53.
are coming like crazy.
Right.
Hey, compared to the Grand Canyon, the 747 is
That's right.
is small.
Maybe you ever think Erin Moran has a big vagina? Justin, you're on the air in Boston. Go ahead.
Scott Baio, we speak your name.
Of course, we speak your name. Really, honest
No,
to
this
God.
guy's a legend, Scott. This is a great interview. But I was wondering, you're not the only single guy in the room. There's someone in the booth behind you who's also single.
Oh, Artie?
Any chance you throw Robin a bone?
Would you ever bone Robin? I mean, throw her a bone.
Stop it.
What do you
I'd
say?
be one of those charity cases. It's not necessary.
So what do you care, Robin? I'll be a charity
What do you mean
case.
a charity case. What's the matter? You're a beautiful woman.
I'm no Heather or
Although
Pam.
Robin had a breast reduction, which bothers me a little bit.
Yeah, that's upsetting, isn't it?
Very much so.
See, I'd be a charity case for the female version of Scott.
It's funny with Pam Anderson how you knew once she got the breast implants, and then I guess soon after that she married who'd she marry? Tommy
Lee
or
was her first, I guess.
Did that upset you?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Nobody
it's
wants to
upsetting.
hear that.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Another quick couple of questions, if you don't mind, Scott. Bill, you're on the air in.
Hey,
New
Howard,
Jersey.
how you doing, man?
Hey.
Scott, quick question.
Yes.
At 45, any Botox or plastic surgery?
No.
Hey, you look good.
Thank
you look
you.
young still. You know.
Thank you. No,
Yeah.
I got good. My parents look young.
You would never get a facelift or something like that.
I don't think so.
No.
One more quick question.
Good.
Did you bang Heather Thomas when you worked with her on Zapped?
No, I did not.
Why? Heather Thomas is gorgeous.
You know what? It's so interesting that what was I? 20, and she was like this woman. I was like a kid compared to her. I was a little intimidated by her. And I think she was going out with Lee Majors at the time or somebody. So it's like, and Lee was a big wheel then, and it was like, let's not piss off Lee Majors. And not that I had a shot anyway.
I saw hanging out in the green room with you. I guess he's a friend of yours because he's on the show as well.
Jason Hervey.
Jason
Yeah,
Hervey.
he created the show, Jason.
He did.
Yeah.
He played the son on Wonder Years.
Wayne.
The older
Wayne,
brother.
The older
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Really good
Yeah.
job. Very
Great.
funny.
One of the best shows ever.
We'll have to say hello to him too. Ralph, go ahead. You got a couple of minutes here with Scott Baio.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now. Hey, how about Christina Ricci? You did a movie with her, which was good. What was that movie?
You like that movie?
I did.
I like Zap.
Oh, the one? Yeah, I love that movie.
That horror movie kind of thing.
Yeah, whatever it was. It was strange. It was interesting.
You bang her?
There he is.
There.
No, you know what? It's so interesting with Christina. I everybody told you that she was like this little goth girl.
Right.
And I walked on the set, and she was absolutely lovely. She couldn't have been sweeter. A great girl, very smart. So I was very glad to hang out with her for a couple of weeks or whatever it was. Jason Hervey.
Hello.
I don't think America.
Hello.
Did we lose Ralph?
Hey, so, Jason, how you doing?
Good.
Always enjoyed the Wonder Years,
Thank you
and
very
I understand you are the brains behind the new Scott Baio show.
Well, I don't know. Define brains.
You're the guy who came up with the idea.
Yes.
That's right. What is it, Gary?
We always have, whenever we see a celebrity, we always, get the research machine in motion. So the first thing I have is, Jason, are you still married?
Yes.
Jason's married to a porn star, so there's some
No
pictures,
kidding.
pictures of his wife there for you.
Let me take a look. You're married to a porn star. Now, why do you get upset when that's said? When that's said?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Whoa, hot too. Is that a problem?
Now you know why I'm still married.
Wow, but is it hard? Have you ever watched her movies?
No.
She's not working anymore.
I mean,
no, Robin. She's busy with our kids.
Look at her. Look at does she still have the big balloons? I mean, wow.
Where would they
You
have
came in
gone?
here, man. Holy shit.
No kidding. How long you been married?
Actually 9 years.
Now, how are you going to explain to the kids that mom was a porn star? That's a tough discussion to have, isn't it?
I'm not. I don't think we're gonna have that one anytime soon.
There are a couple of very graphic ones here I'm showing, but
Oh,
boy,
dear.
no kidding.
Oh, dear.
Man, you're a wild man.
By the way, a friend of mine, Johnny Ferrato, says to say hello.
Yes,
to you.
Johnny's the man. Well,
And then, Howard, the second thing I gave is that article that you have right in front of you.
Yeah, so whatever happened with this? This is what is this? I don't even understand
It's
this.
basically
What is it?
when Fred Savage was 16 and Jason were 20, they were sued by a stylist on the show saying that they were sexually harassing her. It looked like Fred was doing more of the talking, but apparently Jason was groping and simulating sex. That's that's the accusation.
I was simulating sex.
They said you were simulating sex on her.
Can you give me a demonstration of how do you simulate?
I could do that for
sex?
you. I could.
I just was walking around dry humping the air or something.
That's what the article says.
You are a man of controversy.
It could have been Dan Lauria.
My business partner, Eric Bischoff, controversy creates cash.
Were your parents upset when you married a porn star? Were they like, hey, what are you doing?
No.
They met
not
her.
at
They
all.
understood that was a business decision for her?
Great girl, wonderful, mother of my kids.
Right.
Family loves her. It is what it is.
Scott, you're friendly with her?
She's lovely. She's a sweet girl. She
And you
really
never
is.
put the moves on her? Sometimes you can't control yourself.
I did accidentally. Well, no, my penis has no control. Has total control of me.
And you've had sex with married women, I assume, right?
Probably.
Yes. But listen, you're going to stay away from Jason's wife.
You know what? I had a question for Scott.
Yes.
You seem like
He has been asking to go out to dinner a lot lately.
I have.
Well, that's
a move. You
I
gotta
don't
be
know that
careful.
I'd want him around my girl.
That's right. That's second
right.
season
I had
on the
guys
show.
like that, but you seem like an intelligent guy. You know.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Well,
You
sure
do.
you do,
I mean, you do.
actually.
You seem very like a. I mean, you seem like a smart guy. Was there ever a problem with like these chicks being a little too vapid for you? Like, I don't know.
Okay,
I'm speaking out of turn.
I'll give you.
Pam Anderson seems a little dopey.
I'll give you a story.
You know.
Have time for a story?
Yeah.
It's a true story. I met this girl. You don't know her. She was a 15 on a scale of 10. She blew all these girls away.
Wow.
She was a knockout. She was about 23, 4, 5 years old, and I was driving with her on Laurel Canyon. And Lay Lady Lay came on the radio.
Right.
I haven't seen this girl for a couple of months.
Famous Dylan tone.
And I said, "Oh wow, I haven't heard this song in so long. I love this song." She turns to me. She says, "Who is this?" And I said, "It's Bob Dylan." She says, "Who's that?" And I said,
"Get ready for this."
I said, "Wait, who's Bob Dylan?" She goes, "Oh, no, I know who he is. He used to play with the Who, right?" On my life, I stopped the car. I said, "Get out."
Good for you.
And she got out.
Right.
And I never saw her again. I didn't give a shit how she got home. She was too stupid, and she's probably still trying to get home. That's how stupid she was.
But is Pam Anderson a smart girl? Because I don't know. I don't know her
how
that
about
well,
this?
but-
Pamela is a savvy girl.
Right.
She's not necessarily world smart, but she's very, very street smart girl.
And fun.
Oh, all right.
She's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's fun.
You married your wife in '98, the porn star, but she didn't quit porn till 2000.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you the timeline, for real.
No, that's your timeline is completely
I'm completely
off.
wrong?
You're completely
Too bad.
off.
That would have been a much better story.
What are you kidding me, Howard?
Movies came out after that.
Yeah.
Is sex better with a porn star? I mean, you've had both.
Yeah, I've had both. Howard, I'm still married. 9 years, man.
What about you, Scott? You ever do a porn star?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
You weren't afraid?
Of disease?
Yeah, you know, I'd be a little afraid.
Yeah, I was very afraid.
But you did
I
it.
had to go down the road.
Was it great?
It was great.
Have you ever paid
But I kept feeling, I felt like I was in a movie the whole time. I felt like she was acting. It was weird.
Right. Yeah, that's the hard thing, though, right? Because you have to think, well, is
But he's
she...
in love and all that. But this was just a thing.
Hey, Howard.
Did you... What?
I'm sitting here reading. Richard just gave me Angel Heart's bio.
Uh-oh.
It's you know what? It's a tough read.
Oh, boy.
I don't want to hear it. The guy's married now. He's the mother of his kids.
No, you know, I'm going to skip it.
Good. Shut the fuck
Don't
up.
believe everything you read, too.
Well, listen. She was a porno star. You fell in love, and she's hot.
She's great. She's great. We're still married a decade later, man.
That's amazing. Listen.
It really is. To be married 10 years?
To anyone.
No, that's what's amazing.
Yeah. That is.
Forget who it is.
And she's a good woman.
Great woman.
She's
Great
good.
woman.
She's good to their kids.
Did you ever have to pay for sex?
No, but I have.
You have?
Yeah.
I'm sure. But why?
Why would
Because I
you
had
do
to.
that?
I was at a chicken ranch.
No, Andy,
You went
Andy,
down to the chicken ranch.
No,
and
Andy
you
got a
paid.
deal
Reno.
on it.
Yeah.
Andy got a
And I got a
deal
deal
on
on
it. You got a deal on it.
You paid
He
less.
negotiated.
Wait a second. Why would you go to the chicken
Because
ranch?
I figured you got to do everything in life before you settle down and get married. And it was just something that I was always, you heard about it, and it was intriguing.
How
to me,
was
and
the sex?
Sucked.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Why? Because it was passionless.
No, it was an absolute robot.
And she didn't even get excited that you were a famous guy. And
I didn't really
Well, that's
ask
how he
her.
got the deal.
how much did he pay?
I paid $130. It was $300.
Wow.
I got $130 in my pocket.
$130 in my pocket. That's all you're getting. Okay.
Good for you.
No wonder she didn't put out. You weren't paying top.
Oh, I didn't care.
That's right. You got it on sale. What do you
Another
expect?
$170. You get the moans and the groans.
Let's talk to Ralph again. Ralph, go ahead quickly.
Hey, now, a couple more things. So, Scott, you were around when there were a lot of hot chicks in Hollywood. I mean, would you say there's not that many hot chicks out there anymore? I mean, you were like, classic ones like Pam and Heather Locklear. I mean, but now, right? There's not.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
many.
now the big ones are Nicole Richie and Lindsay Lohan. Those
Well, not
girls
as
aren't.
hot.
They're not in the
as hot.
caliber of what we're talking about.
No,
with what you had.
but Hillary Duff, I think, is a little doll.
Yeah.
Britney Spears, when she
her
was
prime.
not,
Never got
shaving
to
her
do her?
head.
You
No.
didn't get to do her?
No. I would like to have, but
Yeah.
no.
So
I do her now. I don't care.
I think women back then were, I don't know, maybe prettier. What do I know?
Yeah, no, you were around just at the right time. But why would you get married, man? I mean, like Stamos used to say, when he married Rebecca, he was like, hey, I did all that. I dated these girls and that girl, and his marriage didn't last. You want to go back to that fun.
Stamos gets more. Stamos is in a league with this man sitting right here.
Stamos, right. Stamos is up there.
These two guys.
Does he have the roster?
so
Does he also have the famous roster?
Stamos, you know what he
He
does?
goes volume
I've heard
there.
some of the names.
He just doesn't talk.
It's
but
impressive.
Yeah, he's got the pretty much a lot
Scott
of the
Baio is number one. Stamos is somewhere in the top 5 of guys,
Gotcha.
but he's not. He is not Scott Baio.
Okay.
There's just no question.
Yeah, I didn't think the celeb
There's only
roster
one.
was as deep.
There's one Scott Baio.
There you go.
And I hail you. I
And
mean,
look,
really.
Stamos is so tired he doesn't
Speak
even
your
make sense
name.
on talk shows.
Yeah, and Scott Baio never went on a talk show and didn't make sense.
Yeah, that was weird.
That's right. All right, John had an off night. You ever do an amputee?
Who's the ugliest chick?
He's thinking.
No.
I've done some infirmed.
Who's the celebrity you did?
What have you done? What have you done? Infirm
Dwarf?
people.
Any
What have-
dwarves?
What have you done?
Somebody who might have been considered a dwarf.
That's a good question. Who do you think is the worst looking woman that you ever did?
Oh, that you would know?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I mean, I couldn't even. No, none
Was
of
there a
it.
famous woman you've done that you weren't attracted to at all? You only did because she was famous. Would that be like Liza Minnelli or?
Yeah.
It would. Okay.
Or how about that you really regret it and you're like, oh fuck, what did I do?
Yeah. Who are you upset that you made love to?
Who am I upset with? Nobody.
You're not. No regrets.
I mean, it was just it was the road that I was on and all
Right.
that crap. And
You're
Joey-
just busy fucking.
That's right. You went down a road and you embraced it.
I've only had one stalker bite. Only one girl wig out. 2 girls wig out of me, but just one showed up to my house late night. And that was it. For the porn star. But that was it.
Right.
Screaming at my gate, let me in. I was like,
Well, you did have one that stole some jewelry, though.
I did have one steal some jewelry.
When you're married to a porn star, will she ever bring home other girls for you? Because they, porn stars have she doesn't.
No, bummer.
It's totally
no.
That means she loves you.
Yes.
Oh my
That
God.
means she
bummer.
loves you.
That's
She
a
doesn't.
keeper.
She doesn't
That's right.
want you
No-
falling in love
no
with someone
funky
else.
stuff.
I understand that. That's pretty interesting.
Funky Cole
Jason, do you have a huge cock? Do you have to have a huge cock to marry a porn star?
Yeah. Do you have a huge cock?
I've seen him in we took a schwitz together once. He's got a good package.
He's got a nice package.
Thank you, Baio.
Finally,
No
Joey
problem.
Boots just
I'm
came
on
out
it.
of the closet. He's a show regular. Joey wants to say hi to Scott Baio. Go ahead, Joey.
Hey, Scott, may I call you Chachi?
Call me whatever you want. Go.
Yeah, dude, your career from Bugsy Malone, Happy Days, Johnny Loves Chachi, Charles in Charge. Dude, I fucking loved watching you grow up because I grew up with you.
As a gay man, were you attracted to him?
Dude, Howard, I used to lay down on the floor and put my hand in between my penis and the floor with my palm up, and I used to dry hump like the heel of my hand.
And that was Scott.
Yeah, totally.
Wow. So the dry part of your hand was Scott.
He would wear those sleeveless shirts, and he had really toned arms, and you could see his pecs through his tight T-shirt. And I totally, Scott, I had never done it before, Scott, but I would totally lick your asshole.
Oh,
Wow, Scott. How do you feel?
that's a compliment.
All you can say is thank you.
I feel very special.
Did you ever meet Carmen Electra?
Sorry?
Carmen Electra.
No.
How'd you miss her? Do you know her?
I don't.
She came in another way.
Yeah. What bus did she get
On a
on that you
different
missed
boat,
it?
exactly. He wasn't at the station
I think
that
I met
day.
her once, and
She got off in Compton.
There's not much left.
I think she was going out with what's his name, the basketball guy.
Rodman.
Yeah.
James Rodman.
Who needed him up your ass?
You're not kidding.
Literally.
Well, let me tell you something. You are Anna Nicole Smith never, right?
No, but it was rumored that her baby was mine.
Oh, stop it.
I
swear to
believe
God.
it. I still believe that.
And I was like, wow. My girlfriend was like, do you know her? I'm like, no.
It's hard to trust you.
I know.
It is. That's right.
Let me
that's
tell you
great.
something. You are a terrific guest, and the show is great.
Thank you.
Nice job, Jason. You did a real good job on the show. Scott, you do a great job. You're very honest on the show. I like the premise.
Well, I have to ask, what's so special about this woman that you're planning to marry? Why is she the one?
Why is she the one?
Because she's the one that's around now when he's thinking about getting...
The wheels
No,
stop spinning.
And you know what? And you got to watch the ending of the
Watch the
show.
end
You
of the
don't
show,
know if she
but-
is the
but
one.
I will tell
You'll
you-
see,
I will
Robin.
Yeah,
tell
that's
you-
true. The
Robin.
show
You'll
kind of
see.
leaves it up in the air.
Really?
You'll see.
Yeah, but I'll tell you about her. She's a great girl. She's an amazing girl. And I'll give you this. She's the only woman I've ever been with in my life that does not want to change me.
Oh. All
Well,
right.
there you go.
And that's saying a lot.
So that means she's going to let you bang her.
No, I knew it. I knew you were
You got to watch the show. So Scott spends the whole show trying to figure out why he's 45 and single, and he goes back and he confronts all of the women he's banged.
That's funny.
And that's a great idea. What gave you the idea?
We're friends. We've known each other for about 10, 15 years, and he was at this point in his life, and in in reality, not in television reality, but in reality in the sense where he's at this crossroads, he's in a relationship, and every time that he gets to a certain point where he is engaged in a relationship with a woman that he cares about, he kind of hits this wall.
Right.
And we had this dialogue, and, you know, kind of came back and noodled an idea for him. And
Did you? Were you the one who approached VH1?
Yeah.
You did the whole thing?
Yeah, we did the whole
Okay,
thing.
that's cool.
And my partner, Eric Bischoff, and myself, and a company called Three Ball Productions, who does Breaking Bonaducci and a bunch of other shows, and put this together for Scott, and he's great.
Can I pitch you my show? Artie Lang is 39 and fat.
I'd watch that.
And I go back and talk to certain restaurant owners.
You go back and
Well, Scott, you're a great guy. You really
Thank
are.
you.
And we
Thanks for having
celebrate your new show.
Thank
and
you very
got
much.
Quite a career and quite a history in life, which very few of us can even comprehend or understand. It's a rare. You're living in a rarefied air, if you know what I mean. That
Thank you.
You know that there are maybe 5 guys who can quote a story like you do. Scott Baio's 45 and single. Why? Sunday nights at 10:30 on VH1. And
you, guys.
let's take a break. We'll be back right after this. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Right.
Wow,
Well,
guys.
that was fun.
It was fun.
That was good.
Scott, do you have a good time in there?
Oh, always. He was, yeah, always. I'm only my second time, always. No, he was great.
He's a great guy.
I have to say, that was the most impressive list I've ever heard in my entire
Well,
life.
thank you. We aim to please.
Were you more candid than normal guests because of the premise of your show, or are you normally just okay
No,
with it?
because you know what? At a certain point, really, who cares? It's my life, and it's out there anyway, and it's fun talking about it, and that's all.
A lot of guests come in here really guarded and afraid to talk because they're afraid of backlash from the people they're talking about, and also, you know, that doesn't
plus
concern you.
I think they're more afraid of Howard. And I didn't really say anything bad about anybody. I'm just telling, versions of stories that I lived.
Right, exactly.
So-
Do you think Howard's maybe making the wrong call, being a married? You know, he's a married man for a while. He's been in a lengthy relationship. Should he try to test the market?
Oh, I don't know. I have no advice for anybody on any of that stuff. You want to get married, be happy and get married.
Either way, you wowed him today, and he loved your
Oh,
interview.
good.
So.
Well, thanks.
All right, man.
Praise indeed. Thank you.
Good luck with the show.
Thanks, man.
TV and talked to Howard. It was the first time I actually used bad language on Sirius.
Because you guys are old friends. You've been doing the show for a long time now.
A long time, but he doesn't have to keep his finger on the red button anymore.
So this could be a better interview.
I hope so. Watch it. Are you there, you mother? I hope so.
All right. Well, good luck today and have
Thanks,
fun
man.
in there.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, Leslie West is here. I love this guy. Leslie put out a new mountain album. I told him to come in and promote the damn thing.
I saw Leslie at the Beacon. Just passed all
With
of
the Allman Brothers.
on at the Crossroads.
There he is. There's Leslie.
And beat it.
Still looks good.
Leslie, looking better.
I always thought Leslie would be dead by now, but
Right,
he's
he
still
looks
running.
better.
He's still strong and alive and healthy. You look good.
Believe it or not.
Leslie's my inspiration.
I exactly know why you took heroin.
How long were you on heroin, Leslie?
A long time.
How many years?
6 years.
6 years.
6 years. Artie can't say that.
Well,
no, I'm a pussy.
You see, let me explain the points of taking heroin on you.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you have the sweets afterwards,
right,
brings your head down.
Yeah, no.
And then you do that?
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm sure Artie knows everything.
No, I went through all that. But how long, in other words, how long were you for 6 solid years living from like fix to fix type of thing? Or did you get clean at all for like a brief time
No.
in those 6 years? So, wow, so you strung together 6 years of staying on heroin.
It's tough to do, isn't it?
Did you go through all your money at the time? I mean, if the habit does get
The
expensive.
smart thing I did was all my royalty checks I had sent to my grandfather. Because I was smart enough.
Good idea.
So how much a day did you spend on heroin?
I don't know.
Would you say $500 a day?
Probably.
Wow.
And I was snorting it for most of the time.
Did you go to the
You
needle?
did go
though?
to the needle.
Yeah, somebody gave me a brilliant idea once. Well, you know, if you skin pop it, you can use less.
Oh.
You know,
For a day.
I heard that too. See, that's what Keith Richards said. Keith Richards said he would only mostly skim pop before he would mainline it. And then,
Now, what's the difference between skin popping and mainlining?
Somebody explained when I went to the rehab hospital and University of Pennsylvania, we're sitting in one of those group meetings, and this guy is talking. He says, "Well, to describe snorting, though, is sort of like taking roller skates. And skin popping is sort of like driving a car. But shooting, it's like taking a motherfucking 747.
Well,
right away.
No, but what
is you find, you know, when you tie yourself off and you find that vein. You know what I mean? You find that act, and you put it right into the fucking vein. That's mainline.
I never did that.
Skin pop is you just find some fatty skin.
Stick it in your ass anywhere.
Right.
Wow. Was skin popping better than snorting?
Yeah.
For a couple of days.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, you know. But
Howard, I came so close to picking up a needle just to see, because I got to the point where I couldn't get high quick enough.
Right.
And I was frustrated, and I was spending more and more money.
You mean because it took time for the drug to work its way through your nose?
Get into your system.
The euphoria of the first time snorting it was amazing, and I was trying to match that.
I feel like I'm in a fucking methadone.
No, but somebody told me if you want to match that, unfortunately, you might have to go to a needle. And I'm like, I don't want to tie myself off. And he goes, no, just skin pop it. Just like put it in your ass or on a fatty part.
Who tells you this? Your dealer or?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine
guy helping you out.
He's trying to get you more addicted, isn't he?
It was him.
Yeah.
Well, did your connection make you wait a couple hours and he really had it?
He knew how to do that. Yeah. They have all
Why? Because they can control
well,
you.
they just sit there. I'm waiting for the man to come. He's not here yet. And then you're sitting there 2 hours. Well, I'll pay anything. Where the fuck is he?
It's funny that you'd have 2 hours to wait for your drug dealer, but you can't go for an hour to Dr.
Yeah,
Avalo.
you could see Keith Avalo in that time.
And it's 2 hours of torture. Like, and when you go to drive to get it, you're saying, like, any little thing that happens in between me and getting to this guy that most people would find a little aggravating during a day is my version of an avalanche, like 9/11. Like, say I got a flat tire.
But why not stockpile a bunch of, you can't do that?
Yeah, there's a theory here. I used to think that.
Yeah, like, in other words, you know what you do basically a week?
Well, what I would do, I would fly home from a
When you
gig.
get cartons of cigarettes.
So you're talking about logic, huh?
Private plane.
Yeah. I'd be organized.
You never take enough.
Right.
You don't take enough.
Never.
So I would fly home from a gig, find out what the time is gig, have a private plane, they'd come back again, but never bring enough again.
Wow.
And the thing is that the more you get, you think, oh, I got enough now.
And you get so sick when you're...
Well, the idea is not that sick.
So after 6 years, what finally made you get off it?
Because I realized that, you know, it's like this or that.
You're not living.
You're gonna die. You're
not
gonna,
alive, right?
And how did you get off it? Because, like, Artie had this great pill
I went
he could take.
I went to a doctor in Milwaukee. It was actually Dolafine, which is a form of methadone.
Right.
And I was on it for a while because instead of doing what they do, 30-day detox, it's a joke.
Right.
So I did it. You do it so gradual that you don't feel the actual decline of the dosage if you want to stop.
Well, that's amazing.
And you don't get high with that stuff?
No.
And then,
Some people
and then you only went to to this whole thing once, and you were able to get off it.
I didn't want to have that, you know, going back and forth.
But you did coke after that and stuff, right?
Yeah, but a lot of guys will go detox themselves just to get their habits down.
Right.
You know, and start again. And believe it or not, the guitar meant more to me than that after a while.
Well, thank God for the guitar.
Yeah, thank God for the guitar.
Hey, what were you telling Gary that you did the guitar work on Who's Next?
What?
The original get the Who's Next remixes.
Really?
When we went in the studio at the record player, Pete Townsend's company, Track, they managed us in England.
Right.
So their manager at the time, Kit Lambert, called me up and said, Pete wants you to play guitar on the Who. I said, he plays guitar.
Right.
So,
why did he want you to play guitar?
He didn't want to do overdubs.
What does that mean, overdubs?
In other words, he wanted to play rhythm and me play lead right then and there.
Okay.
So then he said to me, does Felix play keyboard?
Mm-hmm.
I said, I think he played a little when he produced Cream. Yeah, maybe. He said, well, have him come down too. And Terrence Stamp, the actor, his brother Chris Stamp was the other manager of the Who.
Right.
So I go to the record plant and I tell Felix, you know, they want you to play keyboard. Well, his massive ego, he sends his bass amps down there.
Right.
So I'm in the studio and then John Entwistle walks in and sees Felix's bass amp set up.
And he got upset.
He says, I'm the fucking bass player. No, who? What is it? So Felix says to Pete Townsend, he says...
Because Felix didn't play the keyboards. He played bass.
He played a little keyboard. But I didn't, you know, it didn't dawn on me. So Townsend says to him, John's playing bass. He says, well, make up your mind. I'm a busy man, Felix. I said, well, get the fuck out of here. We thought you were Felix Cavalieri.
Oh, from the Rascals.
So now I'm like mortified. I said, oh, my.
Really? That was a mistake that was made.
Well, Cavalieri, Pappalardi is pretty close.
Yeah. So wait a second. So you
wait a
get in the studio.
I get in the studio, and we go upstairs to the 6th floor, and he plays the demos of the Who's Next.
Which is probably
Can't
their
Get Fooled
greatest
Again.
album, yeah.
Baby, Don't You Do It.
Isn't Bob O'Reilly on that, too?
Yeah. That one I didn't play on, but it's the first time he used that Putney synthesizer. And
right.
So Jack Douglas was doing the engineering, and then we did the whole album. And
how long did you stay there working on it?
It was like 3 days.
3 days?
That I did.
So why are you not credited on the album?
Here's what happened. They went back to England. Lynn Johns redid the album, remixed it.
Yeah.
Then a couple of years later, if you have it here, you'll hear the Who's Next remixes with most stuff that I did. And the booklet.
Well, then, what about the Who's Next album? Is that your lead or is it Townsend's?
On the first one?
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh, that's him. So what do you think he listened to your leads and then copied them?
I don't know if somebody's sharp enough in this Sirius archive.
Did you get angry about that you weren't credited?
No, because I realized that some of the stuff was really sloppy that day.
Were you paid for this gig?
Yeah.
You were? What do you get for doing 3 days?
It was session, but it was my first year. Mountain was like the first or second year. I was a nervous fat kid from Queens.
Wonder why Mountain isn't thought like why is Mountain not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I mean,
I don't think we sold enough records.
Really? Wait, was I the only kid into Mountain or something? I mean, I was way into Mountain. I thought Mountain was like the biggest group ever.
For 4 years, we were together from 69, 70, 71. We broke up for a year, and then we got back together after West Bruce and Lang.
Huh.
I don't think it was for 4 years, but we did like 12 albums or something in that period of time.
How many albums did you sell?
Well, together, probably 10 million if you edit everything up.
And you're telling me 10 million albums isn't enough to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Why?
Are you shitting me? What about Ronnie Spector? Why is she in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I mean, Phil basically...
Who knows?
Why is...
Bob Seger... Last time Bob Seger, when he got in, he said that the reason that he got in was because there was a groundswell of people, fan base. It wasn't because the record company said, well, Bob Seger's...
A lot of these old black guys never sold a record.
And they never got a royalty either.
They're trying to, make up for not giving them any money or royalties or credit.
Hey, Howard.
10 million albums, a lot of albums, yeah.
Somebody sent me a note when we were doing that rap the other day. Like, the band Chicago isn't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Do you think they should be in?
No.
How about the Moody Blues aren't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No, they should be.
For a while, Chicago sold so many records, and I don't know what happened.
Even their schmaltzy stuff, that's heard all over the place.
But wait a second. How come the Moody Blues wouldn't be? Didn't the Moody Blues come out before the Beatles did Sgt. Pepper's? Wasn't that kind of like the start of all that orchestral rock?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, and Mountain?
No, I think 10 million for how many albums?
A lot of albums.
Leslie.
A lot of albums.
And Seeger didn't have enough to where it had to be a groundswell even for Seeger?
I think. Well, listen, Seeger sold a lot more than that.
I thought he was more of a
How many albums has John Cougar Mellencamp sold in his life?
He was a big star in the 80s.
He is, but I bet he sold about 10
million.
For a while,
a lot of the groups that got in were on Atlantic Records.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, thinking about it, 10 million, that's a lot of albums.
I
mean, how many could Cougar have sold? 20?
Well, I'll give you an example. I did this Night of Guitars tour with Robbie Krieger from The Doors, and we were on the bus, all the guitar players.
Right.
And somebody said, how many albums have you sold between you? I said, 100 million. I think The Doors sold 90 and we sold 10.
Right.
Well,
The Doors...
You're talking about a super group now. I mean, The Doors...
Are The Doors in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
They must be.
I made it into the New York Long Island Hall of Fame last year with Billy Joel.
But that's horseshit.
You know what?
You
Billy
should be
Joel,
in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And look, Billy's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Billy was great that night. He got up and made a speech. He says, the Grateful Dead, the Jefferson Airplane, the Starship. Any group from Long Island could have kicked those groups' asses. I mean,
that's right.
He was like,
Mountain was the killer band of all time. Really great. Really, really great.
I remember you told me you used to play some of the stuff in your bedroom to piss your mother off.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it.
It's exactly the way I sounded, too.
Hey, Leslie, when you were saying that with the Who's Next album, the first time they used the Putnam synthesizer, you mean the beginning of like Bob O'Reilly, where it's that's a Putney synthesizer?
Yeah, and the thing is, they plugged it in with those telephone cords that what was Lily Tomlin's character on Laughing?
Oh,
which one?
Remember that switchboard?
Ernestine.
The switchboard?
Oh, Ernestine.
Yeah. That's the way you plugged in the different settings with those kind of plugs.
Anthony, you're on the air. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's how they have them on radio, too. Anthony.
Howard.
Hey.
What's up, man?
Hey.
Yo, Leslie, I'm like the biggest Who fan you're going to find anywhere. And I'm just looking through the remastered Who's Next record, and I can't find your name on anything.
Listen,
is there a reason why?
Yeah, is Baby Don't You Do It there in the booklet? Are you looking in the
I'm
booklet?
looking at Baby Don't You Do It. I don't see your name.
Read the booklet. Read it to us.
Through right now. Because I was like totally surprised to hear that, man. Like
He's got to read the whole little booklet.
I got to really read through it.
It doesn't say the musicians on the...
No, I mean, it says people like Billy Hutton and Nicky Hopkins and stuff like that, but I don't see your name anywhere.
The Who's Next remixes.
Yeah. The remixed album with all the bonus tracks and everything. Came out like
in there?
like in the 90s.
You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it in my house.
I mean, I was so surprised to hear that you were on it.
Well, do you have it right there?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Where's Baby Don't You Do It? Put it on.
Baby Don't You Do It. All right, hold on a second.
Marvin Gaye song.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye remix on the remixed CD.
You want him to play it?
You can. Townsend's on the
Want me
left,
to play this
my
song?
lead
I'll
on
play
the
this
right.
Yeah, but he's saying it's not credited.
It is in there.
No, but it has the name Leslie West written on there?
Yeah.
Where would he find
You got the booklet there, dude?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, man. I don't see Leslie West.
Keep going. Read the.
I'm trying to find
How many pages are in the booklet?
Oh, it's a big booklet. It's like the repackaged one they put out.
How many pages are in it?
They're like 20.
All right. What are you saying? He's busting your balls?
I don't know.
Maybe his...
No, I was just totally surprised. I didn't know.
He says he doesn't see it.
Guys.
All right, it's there somewhere.
Are you his old heroin dealer busting balls again?
What do you mean Mountain's back together? What do you mean?
Mountain didn't break up. First of all...
Well, no, it says here, it says you put out a new album.
We did this... I started doing this, Dylan... It's all Dylan.
This is a new album you did now?
Well, for the last 2 years, I've been working on all Dylan's.
Who's in Mountain?
Corky, me, and Richie Scarlett, and Ozzy sang on it. Warren Haynes is on it.
Oh, no kidding.
What happened was, I started doing it 2 years ago, and I found out last year I had cancer.
Oh, yeah. Did you know that? Do you know Leslie's got cancer?
No.
I don't have it anymore. I'm in remission. And
what does that mean, remission?
Well, they got it out.
What did you have? Prostate, right?
No. It was in the bladder. It was from smoking.
From smoking.
You smoked with your...
Yeah. Leslie,
I smoked with my dick,
penis.
Robert, right.
It's amazing Leslie still walks the planet.
Isn't it really?
I mean, he was always so unhealthy.
You thought it was going to be me, Sam Kinison, and Dick Cabot was going to
No, you're still going strong. I love that about
you. Well,
you.
you called me, and I guess Dominic must have told you that I had.
Yeah, I heard you had cancer, and I got very upset.
And Howard calls me up and says, "What happened?"
Yeah, what are you doing?
I bought it.
Asshole?
I
What's
found
the
it in
matter
the
with you?
street. Anyway, how I found it was by accident. I went to the doctor to have prostate stones removed. And how they do that? They put a scope in your dick.
Oh.
While you're medicated, you're pre-medicated.
You still take Viagra?
No. I never took Viagra.
No, you used to inject your penis. Do you still inject your penis?
Yeah.
You do?
Why not?
I just thought maybe
it works.
Yeah.
It still works great. But anyway, he goes in there with a scope to measure the stones, and they remove them with a laser. And after about 2 minutes, he's like, "I never mind. Get dressed and come inside." So my fiancé Shay's in the office, and he says to her, "We got a problem." She says, "What's the matter?" He says, "He's got cancer."
Oh, man.
It's malignant.
Ooh.
And I'm saying, and I was really fucked up that day, because he told me, make sure you sedate yourself before you come in.
Sedate yourself?
Oh, yeah, I took a couple of Xanax.
The doctor doesn't sedate you?
I want to go to the office fucked up. I didn't want to go in there and start, So...
So you're fucked up, and he tells you that you have
And
cancer.
I don't really know what it means. It hasn't really kicked in yet. So I said, well, what do we do? He said, well, I'm going to cut it out.
You did it right there?
No. About a week later.
Would you go up your penis to cut it out?
I don't know. I was totally out. But it took
when you got
you know where the scar was. Was there a scar?
What do you mean? How am I going to see the scar? It's in your bladder. It was in your bladder.
No, but how did you get to the bladder?
Did they go through your stomach?
No, they went through your dick.
Your dick?
Right. Oh. But you're out. You don't know.
Oh. My balls ache right now.
All right, well, the point is that...
Can't they get this cancer without going through your dick? It's your fucking dick! Oh, that's why, Artie.
I love people.
You got to go on a diet. This is why I live a healthy lifestyle. You got to avoid your dick getting fucked with.
I've already had the catheter, man, and I
right?
was. I
Something
was
to be said for the
medicated.
catheter. You wouldn't have to take so long breaks here. radio.
Now, did you put yourself under for that operation too? Did you medicate?
No,
the
nurse. No, they give you real good stuff.
Right.
And luckily, it didn't go through the bladder wall.
Okay.
So he removed it all. Then you have to go for a CAT scan, to find out they got it all like a week later. And,
That's fun. Waiting for that.
yeah, right. That was a
so they
joy.
got it all. So when you say you're in remission,
they got it all. And he.
Did you do any chemo
No.
or radiate? Nothing.
did they check you to see if it comes back?
Yeah, every 3 months you have to go for.
So how long has it been gone?
2 3-month periods.
Wow.
Now, where do they check? How do they check?
They do another CAT, MRI.
Oh, okay.
If it comes back, man, then that's.
Well, I stopped smoking. That was.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, but
it's not the cigarettes you smoke today that get you.
no, but the point is that when I said to him, I said, "Well, how do you get bladder cancer?" He said to me, "Smoking." I said,
Smoking.
Really? He said, "Yeah, it's the only."
You smoked like a fiend.
No, I didn't smoke a pack a
come
day.
on.
I didn't smoke
Really?
a pack a day ever.
Really?
Never smoked.
I always
more than a
remember you with a cigarette for a while.
Well,
yeah.
I never smoked more than a pack a day. But the thing is that I love.
Weren't there a couple of days?
When you
let's
play
be
guitar,
honest.
yeah, come on. When you play guitar, aren't you one of those guys that has to light up while you're playing?
I take this drug called Chantix that Pfizer makes. It blocks the receptors in your brain because there's more receptors in your brain for nicotine than there is for heroin.
Right.
And it just took away the craving. After 6 months, you start.
I'll tell you what'll take away my craving for cigarettes.
Pussy.
A fucking pipe up my dick when they're operating and taking out cancer.
Wouldn't it be great to be healthy? I would love to be healthy. I really
listen,
would
let me
love
tell you
to be
something.
healthy.
The fact you don't want to hear. I love people that say, "Well, if you're going to get cancer, that's a good one to have." Well, there's no good ones to have, are there?
No.
Well, prostate
Can you
seems
still
to
pee?
be curable.
Yeah. Well, it was when you go. The funniest thing.
Let me
was,
tell you about prostate cancer, though. I know guys, so it's pretty curable, but like they get the operation. It takes them forever for like the pee to stop dripping. Yeah. It takes them, because like after you pee, it's still dripping.
All you have to do is
it fucks your sex life up a bit.
Just go to the doctor, man.
Yeah, you got to go to the
Don't
doctor.
think that there's nothing to it. Just because they cure you doesn't mean you're not left with some, effect.
Hey, Ken, you're on the air.
One of the first concerts I ever saw was at the Village Theater before it became the Fillmore.
With the Who?
Worth headlining with the Chambers Brothers and the Vagrants.
Yeah,
That's
Leslie
your
was in the Vagrants before he was in Mountain.
Yeah, so here you are talking about the Doors, but you guys were opening for the Doors way, way, way early.
The Vagrants open for the Doors?
Yeah.
Wow. Boy, that's going way back.
Yeah,
Does it
it
make you
was
feel
great.
weird that like Jim Morrison died? I mean,
I'll tell you what makes
knew
me
the
feel
guy.
weird when Mountain played a week after the Doors down in Miami Convention Center. Remember when Jim Morrison exposed himself?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm on stage with Mountain a week after that. And I remember the cops made a real big deal about it. They arrested him or something. And I'm doing my guitar solo, and the cops are in front of the stage, and they're holding back the kids. And the cops were talking and making noise while I was playing my guitar solo. I yelled at one of the cops, "Shut the fuck up."
Uh-oh.
And all of a sudden, the cops came running to the stage. I ran out the back into the car, changed my hotel room. I forgot where we were playing.
Yeah, you can't say the F word on stage.
Not to a cop.
Well, right after
That's
the
number
Doors
one.
got arrested in Miami,
Right, yeah.
it was like serious times down there.
Well, Hendrix was the death that affected you, though, right? Because you knew him.
Well, I played with him a couple of weeks before he died.
Can I just say one last thing and get off?
He's like Zelig.
What are you going to get off on?
Wherever Leslie goes, people die.
Yeah.
I would get off on seeing Bush and Cheney impeached. Thanks very much.
All right, there you go.
Oh,
I think a lot of people agree. Kevin, you're on the air.
Serious guy.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
I know.
Leslie,
Yeah.
big fan. You're a hero, man. I got to say, about 10, 15 years ago, I saw you at a small club in Portchester, New York.
Howard Stein.
And being a huge Mountain fan, it was admittedly a real intimate crowd. You put on the most amazing show, I must say, I've ever seen in my life. Well, the sound man that particular evening was a big fan of yours as well. And you had him reduced to tears by the end of the night from yelling at him in front of everybody and berating him.
You yelled at the guy?
Probably.
I
thought that Leslie made him cry because of his great playing.
Why was I yelling at him, though?
I guess you weren't happy with the sound. I thought it sounded fantastic.
What do you know?
What do you know? First of all, Leslie is nuts when it comes to that
He's
stuff.
a perfectionist.
When we,
yeah, he's really crazy with the sound to the point that, like, who even knows if it
When
makes
you
a difference?
play-
It's the way you take out your stress, Leslie.
Listen, when you play with Sam Kinison and me at your concert at Nassau Coliseum,
Yes.
and you were playing guitar,
Yes.
and you said, "Leslie, I can't hear myself because I turned your amp down."
Yes.
Because you really
That's how you
can't play the guitar.
No, that's how I know you know sound. You turned off my amp. As opposed to Joe Walsh, who I went on stage with and turned mine up louder than everyone, and humiliated me.
Well, in honor of that, by the way, I have Leslie West's signature guitar now.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow, that's nice.
Not like this.
Who makes that?
Dean.
Dean
Guitars. Well,
Boy, that's a nice-looking guitar.
Well, I'm giving it to you. This is number 20.
I'll play it. Thank you.
This is number
I'll
29.
I'll play that badly as I can.
I wanted to get you number 69, but somebody took that away.
What number is that?
29.
You got to wear the headphones, Leslie, or no one can hear you.
He just couldn't get to you.
They have a mic on. Put those back on. Wow, I could really wail on this.
Look at look at the volume controls. What number?
Look at the action I get on this, Fred. Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Look at the volume control. What does it say? Schmuck, what does it say?
What's it say on the volume control?
What number does it go to?
To 11. Excellent. I like that Spinal Tap reference. Dude. Here we go. Look.
Howard.
Let me have the guitar back.
What? Are you taking it back?
Fucking play some shit.
All right, bar chord. Come on, man. I can play.
Look, this is a real...
What is that?
It's a certificate.
I'll play this.
I bought a new guitar and an amp.
Just hang it on your wall or something.
Oh, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll hang it on a wall.
So when I die, at least you know that I gave you a real... Boy, does that sound crap.
The guitar is good. It's me.
Go to DeanGuitars.com and look at it.
I really am honored to have this. It's a beautiful guitar. I might actually be inspired to go back and take more lessons.
No.
No! Les, how much to give me guitar lessons?
How much?
How much?
More than you're making it.
I don't think he could take it. The man's in a
no,
weak
you know
condition.
what would happen? He'd say, "Can we get high instead of taking a lesson?" I'll be
I
I thought that was a prerequisite.
But Leslie's greatest musical accomplishment, everyone would agree, I believe. And
Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice, that's right.
My hero.
A lot of records, but
should have come out.
Everybody knows
the legendary Leslie West, everyone. We'll be back. Robin's going to do news for us in just a minute. And,
Hey, what's that crazy lady that calls up your...
Blue Iris?
No.
Crazy Alice?
Black woman?
Crazy Alice.
I've been practicing this.
You go ahead.
You motherfucking cocksucking dick sucker. Hi, Richard.
We'll be back right after these words.
Hey, Leslie. So there's a lot of talk about your health from the past and drug use and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about drug use in the past.
Right, exactly.
Right, Artie, from the past.
It's all in the past, man. Everything, all the bad times, all the cancer.
Why you devil talk?
It's a good man. Guitar lessons, 25 grand a week. That's my final offer.
Eating lessons.
Well, that's just it, Leslie. Howard was trying to see if he'd get Artie to listen to him because from your perspective, you've been through all of it.
Well, he'll get it, Artie. Right? When Artie hits 450 pounds, he'll get it.
Do you think though he's on a bad path toward dealing with stuff like prostate cancer, maybe with the drugs and everything?
All I know is he's enjoying himself. Is he enjoying himself? Is that the main thing?
Yes, it appears so.
You never know. He's riding the crest of his slump with the devil doing, so that'll kill him.
Always good having you down,
Thank you
Leslie.
very
The retard, where this is really weird. Wendy the retard watches Nightmare on Elm Street like every single day. All the Freddy Krueger movies.
And I don't think that's good for her.
I don't think, I'm like, I've got normal intelligence, I think. And I get like kind of fucked up in the head over Freddy Krueger after a while. Like, can you imagine what a retarded girl is?
What does her brain do with that?
And then, Rich, she calls Sal and Richard on the voicemail all the time as Freddy Krueger. She's obsessed with Freddy Krueger. So here's what that sounds like.
Yeah, Richard, this is Freddy Krueger again. I'm going to come and get you in your sleep, Richard. I'm going to gut you as a pig.
I'm going to come and get you in your sleep. I mean, like,
She's a fucking sick cunt, I'll tell you.
Well, anyway, she's retarded. So the boys did Jack and Rod. This is where they pretend to have a radio show, and they're interviewing this author, and they incorporate the Wendy the retard phone call voicemail. Okay, so here we go. This is Jack and Rod show with a guest, and Wendy the retard calls in as Freddy Krueger.
And we're back with the Jack and Rod radio show. I'm Jack Mayoffer.
And I'm Rod Stivington.
And today is Monster Monday. Let's hear for Carlotta Holton.
Great to have you on the phone.
Thank you.
Give us a brief background on Touching the Dead.
Touching the Dead is a collection of 17 short stories based on ethnic superstitions.
On the phone, we have an expert on monsters who also happened to play a monster in the movies.
Oh.
Special guest, say something?
Does that ring a bell,
do you have a guess?
No, doesn't ring a bell at all.
This is Freddy Krueger.
That's right. It's Robert Englund from the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. That's Freddy Krueger.
Oh, terrific.
Are you familiar with Mr. Robert Englund?
Absolutely.
What are some of the things that fascinate you about Robert Englund? Maybe you can ask him.
Well, let's see. I would be very curious as to why you think people have such a fascination with the character and the whole concept.
I will kiss you in your dreams, you faggot.
Well,
I will cut you as a fish.
Because what? I'm sorry?
I will gut you as a pig.
Wow, the Loch Ness Monster's been... and that really
I'm
goes...
gonna get you, Richard, in your dreams.
In New Guinea, people believe that mirrors held and well, I can see this isn't going too far.
I'll come and get you.
I thought this was a serious
Miss Holton, we have dead air here. Let's move along.
Well, every time I say something, he speaks over me. I don't know what point there is to it.
He takes that character very seriously.
Well,
you just have to speak over him.
I don't want to speak over him. I want to have screaming.
What's that?
I said I'm not going to scream.
Just a little louder.
No.
I'll come and get you.
Wow. That Freddy Krueger's really into his character.
That was funny.
He was terrifying her in her interview.
Every time the woman tried to speak, he would interrupt her.
Right. That drives you crazy. All right, look. Well, it's a running theme.
It is.
Yeah. Did you ever hear the phony phone call where the train interrupts?
Right. There's the other one where there's a radio that interrupts.
Yeah, yeah.
Then there's one where a band interrupts.
That's right.
A live band is
yeah.
setting up.
You know that one? All right, look, we're going to take a break. You take
what
you
else
get.
can we have interrupted?
How about some comedy? Oh.
Ooh.
All right, we got to take a break.
I'm kidding. We're going to get in trouble again.
Wait, here's the band interrupting. You want to hear that one?
Please.
All right. I think this is it.
And we're back with a very special Jack and Rod show.
And today we're addressing seniors and arthritis.
And on the phone, author of Pain Was My Middle Name, Anita Lee Chun.
Thank you. Hello, Anita. Tell us about arthritis.
Well, you know, right now I'm feeling great. I mean, this is the reason why I wrote the...
Hey, Larry. Hold on. I'm sorry, Anita.
Yeah, what happened?
That's Larry, the engineer. He's behind us setting up for the band Foghat. They're actually playing in this studio in about an hour.
Yeah, all right.
Let me ask you this, Anita, about the book. Which foods can cause flare-ups and are best avoided?
Well, yeah, all the preservatives, the additives, and...
I think they're hitting this theme too much. You know, I'm paying two guys to come up with stuff.
They found something that works.
And anything that when you read about the ingredients, when you cannot pronounce.
Larry, hold on.
What if I play all the interruption bits at once?
Hey, we can have an interruption weekend.
Interrupt one bit with another bit.
Interrupt Sal and Richard.
It's like a bit within a bit.
What if I bring Sal and Richard now, and
they could interrupt their own bit?
No, we just interrupt whatever they have to say with something.
Let's do it.
I think we should do it live. Bring these people actually in here, and when you ask them something, we just interrupt them.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we ought to bring it into the show. Sometimes we have people we really don't want to book.
Do you want to hear the one where the jingle interrupts?
Yeah, that way.
Okay.
If we get one of those guests, we'll just start interrupting with them.
And we're back with the Jack and Rod show. And who do we got on the phone, Jack?
His name is Hawk McKinney.
How you doing, Hawk?
I'm doing fine. Good afternoon to you all.
Tell us a little bit about your book.
The book is a historical love story set in the days.
And we're back with the Jack and Rod show.
We got to do station IDs. Our program director's all over us today.
Backing up a little bit, you'd asked me about the book, and it's a historical love story. And it's
All right, let's go back to the bit where the music interrupts.
For a second.
I'm sorry about that.
We're
Go ahead.
sorry.
Continue, please.
Yeah. I said, well, all the things, for instance, like bell peppers and...
Larry!
Oh, my God.
Larry, hold on just for 1 second.
Larry!
You want to go back to where the jingle interrupts, or you want to continue with this one?
I don't know. Can we go back to... Didn't they have one where a dog interrupted?
Didn't we try the train?
Yeah. Oh, where's the train?
Oh, the train.
Yeah, the train. We haven't had the train.
That's all right.
There was a train built in the studio.
Woo! Maybe it's time to stop the interrupting bits. Maybe we've done enough. Time to move on.
Fuck it. I'm in trouble now. Forget it.
What is it, Sal? Sal, I can't hear you. Can you talk louder? Sal, the train noise is interrupting. Well, wait, let me hear Sal for 1, 2. You gotta let him start talking, then you interrupt him, Fred.
Okay, sorry.
Hey, Howard, the train prank call.
Yeah? Talk louder.
It's right underneath the...
Sorry, we have a band. There's a band.
What's it underneath, Sal? Just talk louder, please.
It's in GP1.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. We can't conduct the show like this.
I don't see how we're going to communicate if you can't talk louder.
You can't talk over this band? Come on.
Wait a second. We want to go back to the bit where you're talking to the woman and she gets interrupted.
I'm sorry. We're sorry, Anita.
Oh, wait, do you want me to play the weightlifting interrupting
Yeah,
one?
that's a good one. Yeah.
Right, here.
You have one of
Well, I'll
those?
do the train station one first.
Yellow Pavilion. We back?
We've been back, sir.
Oh, wait, sorry. Wrong.
Yellow Pavilion.
Hello.
Yes, how are you?
Good. I'm at the train station. I'd like to make an order to go, please.
You got it.
All right. Give me 2. On the side.
What? Whoa, what, sir?
Did you get that?
No, I didn't get anything, sir. 2 what?
Okay, I'm just having a tough time hearing you. I'm at the train station.
That's okay. Well, there's no problem. There's nothing I can do about that. But 2 o'clock.
Okay, let me tell you again. Give me 2, 1.
Let me interrupt this bit to play the one where
We interrupt this bit.
where they called a lady at the concert.
All right, that was when he was at a concert.
Hello?
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 I can barely hear you. I'm at a concert now, but I was calling about the utility trailer you got for sale.
Yeah, we still haven't.
What's that?
I can't hear you.
Can you tell me about it?
It's a 40 by 70-foot trailer that doesn't have sides.
Huh?
It doesn't have sides.
Oh, it has sides?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, because we need... Okay, great. It has sides.
No, it does not have sides.
Oh, it has one side?
No, it has no sides.
How many?
No, none.
Hello?
Now, hello?
Man, they're getting rowdy here.
I can't hear you.
Hello?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
No.
I'm at a rock concert here. Hello?
Wait, let's go back to the one where it's the weightlifting interrupting.
Good morning, Chief. How are you?
Hey, what's happening?
What's happening? Me and my old lady were at the gym. We're looking for a bench press. You selling a bench press?
No, it's a bearing press.
Right, bench press, right?
No, it press bearings on and off axles and stuff like that.
Oh, it's got ball bearings in it? Good.
No. So it's a bearing press.
Oh, hold on one second.
Spot me, honey.
I got my wife on the bench here at the gym. Give me 1 second.
I got 225. I think I can do it.
All right,
Spot
babe.
me. Here I go.
Push it, babe. Push
No, it's not a bench. It's not
man.
It's for animals.
That's where the weights start interrupting.
Yeah. Just have a whole CD of sound effects.
Why not a whole CD of just interrupting bits?
Well, I'm waiting for their album.
Hey, Sal, are there any more interrupting bits? Isn't there one where a porn clip interrupts? The porn clip.
Yeah, there's one.
But I can't hear you. Talk louder. Talk louder, please, ma'am. Miss, talk louder.
It's the porn clip called...
Wait, I'm at the shipyard.
Where is the porn clip? Honestly.
Shipyard.
No, I'm at the shipyard.
Wait, we're at a shipyard, so talk louder. Where is the porn clip? I want to hear it.
It's an orange GP1.
Wait a minute, we're at a rock concert.
Wait a minute. I'm at the Jay and the Americans concert.
There's a guy throwing up.
There's a porno star here.
My goodness, this is ridiculous.
There's a guy farting.
Wait a minute, somebody fell down the stairs.
Wait, I'm in a concentration camp and they're killing Jews with guns. Hold it. You're gonna hear some gun noise, but I'm gonna try and hear you anyway while I'm in the concentration camp.
Yeah, there's a firing squad going on.
What page is it on?
Wait,
they're killing some Jews. Hold on.
Speak up, we can't hear you over the Jew killing.
I'm at the theater. I'm watching the show Stump. We're watching Stump.
All right. Here's the porno clip interrupting. I'm at the theater dancing.
May I help you? Hi, sir.
Hello.
Hi. I'm not feeling very well. I think I have a stomach thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to send my grandson up to pick something up for me, but I'm just wondering what to tell him to pick up for me.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, I'm dry heaving a lot.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Could you hold on 1 second?
Sure.
I'm still just dry heaving up a storm.
Well, there's a product called
I'm sorry, what was that?
It said there's a product called
Anybody want me to go back to the train interrupting bit? I never finished that one.
I think, is there an ending that
to this one
comes out of nowhere?
Where the guy hangs up? All right.
Yeah, how do you think it is?
You know, those Jack and Rod people, they're so desperate for any attention.
I know.
I wrote a book.
Sad thing.
Someone is paying attention to this book I wrote.
right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. Hey, Ken, you're on the air in Lighthouse Point.
Hey, I do want to comment on John's show, which I thought was absolutely excellent last night.
John the Stutterer?
Yeah, I tuned in. It's funny. I went to dinner with my daughter, Deborah, last night, and we were hanging out. And then, I got home about 7:45, and I put the radio on, and I caught the last 15 minutes. I actually caught the last 2 minutes of John the Stutterer. He was on arguing with Scott DePace.
Oh, really?
That was the worst. No, all the callers, including Liddy, the guest, were at least respectful of John's issues, shall we say.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of weird. I have some highlight clips, and they actually sounded pretty good, and we got a lot of feedback in the email I'll read you, so let me...
Wait, DePace was the only one that was inconsiderate and really brought the show down, I thought.
Yeah, that's the part I heard, and I was kind of like, oh... I don't know what's going on here.
I got to say one other thing, Howard. Enough for Ralph already. It brings the show to a screeching halt.
I know. A lot. Wait, I'll read you the email on Ralph. It's brutal. Everyone wants less Ralph and more John the Stutterer.
I know he's your friend and all that, but he's got nothing to say, and I've been listening for a long, long time. Nothing brings the show down like a call from Ralph.
Here, listen to this. And everyone agrees with you. I just don't see it. I like when Ralph calls in, and I still don't see it. But here's the email, and it is irrefutable. Shut up. Shut up, Ralph. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, Ralph. So Howard is all about giving the fans what they want. When one stupid asshole says he would listen to that stuttering moron, but thousands of fans have been begging for years to get rid of that rat-faced waste of oxygen, Ralph. But no, we still have to endure him. Please, Bubba, do us all a favor and incapacitate Ralph once and for all.
I second that.
All right, I'll read you more. Ralph is wrong yet again. Ralph attacked Bubba first, and Heather attacked Ralph for attacking Ralph. Whatever that means. Ralph was just a little fucking girl. I never really liked him, and sure as hell can't stand him now. Here's another one. Ralph sucks. Bubba said he was wrong to jab at Ralph's mom. Bubba admitted that he was wrong. I'm over Ralph, Howard. Can we stop hearing him already?
But Howard, it's not even a good controversy. Sometimes controversy can be great. This just brings it down.
Listen to this one. Fuck Ralph. He's a scumbag piece of shit. Let him have his own hour on another channel. Why you even take his calls is beyond me. I tune in the radio all the time, but I turn the radio off every time you take his call. I hope Bubba or anyone breaks Ralph's nose. The guy's a tool. Yet another one. Get Ralph off the phone with 50 exclamation points. I'm going to change the station. I just can't take it anymore.
He's got nothing to say, and you let him on, I guess, at whim?
I like what he has to say. I'm the only one. How great would it be if Bubba threw Ralph in a trash can? This one said.
Hey, Howard, you listen to the listeners when they wanted to put the show on loop and repeat?
Yes.
And
is he really that bad? I mean, he does call in with some things that are interesting, I feel.
Major tune-out factor.
Do you hear that, Robin?
What?
That Ralph is a major tune-out factor?
I don't get it. I really think that sometimes Ralph adds something to any conversation. Lately, however, he has been just sort of acting as a spoiler.
Yes.
My take on the whole situation, after working with, you guys for 7 years almost, I've learned the cardinal rule that you can't break in radio is to be boring on the air. And Ralph certainly isn't that. You got to admit. I mean, anyone who gets that kind of reaction from people is not boring. So,
no, he's abrasive. No, if you're listening to the show and the show has its flow, you guys are sitting where you're sitting, you can see each other, and all of a sudden, a caller like me or any other caller can come in and change it, and you're sort of ready for it. He just comes in. The dynamics aren't there. He's in his own little world. We all know his life was changed more than anybody's in the show entirely, because without the show, he
has
was a
no
nobody.
life.
Now he's a hated nobody by millions.
Listen to this. Fuck Ralph, Howard. You let Ralph call into the show and spew his bullshit way too much. Who cares what that homo has to say? If Ralph feels he needs to be a part of the show, make him wake up and drag his ass into the studio on time along with everyone else who makes that sacrifice for the show. Then he could sleep in the studio like Artie. Ralph simply lays in bed and calls into the show at will. If he wants to live that lifestyle, let him move out to California to suck San Simon's dick. In case I didn't make my point at the beginning, fuck Ralph.
Well,
I'll read you two more, okay? Real quick ones.
It's unbelievable.
Ralph is not one positive. Ralph is the biggest fucking piece of shit crybaby girl. Tell him to get the fuck over himself. He can dish it out, but he can't take the heat. He should apologize and never call in again. And finally, Ralph is the biggest jerk off on the planet, and he should suck cock and die.
But you make it at the Ralph show. All those letters are right.
I don't see it. I'm telling you,
You didn't see
Artie.
the show on a loop either.
Okay, but.
Well, I don't always agree with Ralph either, obviously, but I do
it's
think
not about whether you agree with him or not. Do you think he's a terrible caller?
I think
the show.
I think he says stuff that other people are dying to say, and he creates confrontation, which always makes it interesting. But this guy on the phone, I recognize his voice. This guy's clearly a big fan. He calls a lot. So I would trust his perspective. I mean, you don't know what the listener actually thinks or hears. It's a different thing.
I know. I mean, I like to think that I'm on top of things, but this seems to be the one area where I am disagreeing with the audience.
Hey, Artie.
Hey, by the way, I got to interrupt this conversation and tell you that Ronnie is asleep in the hall right now.
Our security person?
My security guard, Ronnie, is asleep.
Wait a minute. I got to see this. Do they have a camera?
I don't know. Scott DePace wants to yell at this caller, too.
Oh, I'll take him on.
All right.
I wasn't sleeping.
They said you were asleeping. I just got to know.
Got up quick, pal.
To break my fucking ass now.
What?
What?
What? I
They
didn't
do everything to break my balls now. I was not sleeping.
Why are they
I
saying
was just
that?
sitting in a chair like this.
Oh.
I wasn't sleeping.
They say he just woke up. Scott, was he sleeping or was he...
Was I sleeping?
Tell the truth.
He was out like a light.
Yeah.
His head was against the wall.
Yeah, right.
His mouth was wide open.
Yeah, okay.
That's my intern, Aaron.
All right.
Do you have video?
Fine.
No, we tried to get it, and he woke
That's
up.
how much
but-
I was asleep.
Dude,
What?
You're in charge of
See,
security.
that's how much I was asleep.
You were asleep.
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't expect Ronnie to talk to your intern Aaron. Your intern Peggy or Susie,
Next
Not
time,
Aaron.
get the video.
We tried. I ran out of the studio. I ran out of my studio to.
Jason, was he asleep? Oh, here's
Well, this
Aaron.
is Aaron's cousin.
Hey, Aaron, how you doing, man? Was he asleep or not, Aaron?
He had his head back. It looked like there might have been a little bit of drool coming out.
Then he was asleep.
It's about 15 minutes or so.
15 minutes.
He's not exactly the Gomorian guard.
All right, thank you.
I don't know.
All right, thanks for the report.
No
I'm glad.
problem. You got it.
Scott, come on in and yell at our caller.
Here's what you got to have. If you play any clips at all, play parts of Gordon Liddy, and listen for how Liddy lets John talk.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I tuned out. I got to be honest
John
with
didn't
you.
let me talk. This guy's a douchebag. What do you look like, you little shit?
For some reason, your segment didn't work, I guess.
This guy.
This isn't about me. So
Yeah, it is. You always call in. You got a whiny little voice. You're.
I turn it around on me, but that's not how it works right now.
What do you look like?
What are you changing the?
Tell me what you look
What's the
like.
What does his appearance have to do with this?
Because I can guarantee he's 5'2". He's fat. He probably.
Who cares?
This is, you're trying to change this. You're just like Bush. Try and change the subject.
Do you have hair,
You're a
sort of,
whiny
sir?
little bullshit.
It's a pure Republican.
How many protests do you go to a week?
Sir, do you have hair in your head?
He's showing his colors.
All right, thank you, Scott. Enough of that. Let's go to Chris. Chris, you're on the air in Fairfax, Virginia.
Yeah, you got to keep his show on at least once a week because it was just a riot.
I'll play you some
couldn't stop
clips
laughing the whole time.
All right, we're talking about John the Stutterer. We gave him a show.
He was into it when we were leaving Vegas because I even said to him I had to go to the plane in like a couple hours. I said, John, why don't you stay in Vegas? I'll get the guy to comp the room, and he goes real confidently and happy. I got to get back to my show. He didn't even stutter.
It's funny. The part I heard with the pace, I didn't think was good, and I turned it off.
But a lot of people seem to find. I mean, I didn't want to tell Scott in front of him, but that seemed to be the one part of the show that they did not like.
Because a lot of listeners really liked it. In fact, I printed out. I hope I printed out.
And I'm not exactly sure yet why they like the John show, if it's because of his commentary or because of the stutter, but for whatever reason, it appears to be a hit.
Jason, print out all the comments about John the Stutterer show, if you would. Yes, Scott.
That's whatever. I was doing my own thing. They called me to call in.
Right.
I was
It just didn't
respectful
work.
to
No,
him.
I'm not saying that you were bad. I mean, it's like that was just the report. So
The part that I heard was unlistenable until I got on and actually caused some controversy. It was boring.
All right.
Listen to a stutter.
Let's listen to this. John the Stutterer, this is just him talking about some of his beliefs. This is his show.
I believe that that corporations have been they regulated too much. While I obviously do believe in a strong military, there's far too much waste, and I believe that that this and I believe that this war in Iraq is the wrong war, obviously.
All right, so then let's see.
I'm glad to know his beliefs.
Some excellent points.
I forget this one. This is who gave me these clips? The one with the university in it. I want to set it up. Oh, here he is talking about Sean Hannity.
Doesn't like Sean Hannity, I would
what was the university one, JD?
He's just talking about Rudy Giuliani.
Oh, yeah, right. And what was, that he went to, and he fucks up the word university, right?
Yeah, just a long stutter.
He is now veering towards the right in a sense because he's now against gay marriage. He says he's just for civil unions. He's spoken to Pat Robertson's regent. The university.
God, wow.
That's to tuning in. Here he's talking about Sean Hannity, and he was doing all this stuff. Sounds kind of interesting to me.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, listen to this.
Let's take some calls. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's go to Glenn in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Hey, Glenn.
Hey, John, big fan of yours.
Sure, Glenn. Thank you, Glenn.
I love listening to you on Howard Stern and everything, and I think you're a great American.
Well, thank you, Glenn.
Sean Hannity loves to say that, you know. And I'm a big Sean Hannity fan.
Oh, really?
I want to know what you actually think of Sean Hannity.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you called, sir. However, I have to say, I think that Sean Hannity is a creepy lying coward, and my reason for this is in his early 20s, he went to seminary school. What normal guy goes to seminary school? He calls himself a devout Catholic. He was a close friend of Jerry Falwell's. He was the commencement speaker at Jerry Falwell's Liberty University in 2005. He loves Pat Robertson and James Dobson, too. He hates Playboy. He told Howard.
See, it sounds like he's reading now, and he's good when he's reading.
Is he reading?
I don't know. He had notes or something on Sean. Doesn't it sound that way? Like he's not stuttering.
When he doesn't stutter, he sounds like every other
he sounds
political
like a
talk, like a guy who would know his shit and is making points.
Or that he said he doesn't look at Playboy. He doesn't find those girls attractive. He loves country music. He thinks pornography is immoral. Now, how many Howard Stern fans think that pornography or prostitution are immoral? Not many. He called war hero John Kerry a coward. Well, John Kerry volunteered for Vietnam. George Bush, guys like George Bush and Dick Cheney dodged the draft. John Kerry is a hero.
He's good.
His so-called family, Sean Hannity's Republican so-called family values party is full of draft dodgers, perverts, adulterers, divorcees, druggies, and fornicators. Sean Hannity even had a segment. a segment on his Hannity's America where he thinks Vince Foster was murdered. He had a segment on recently where he wants to Hannitize. Oh, I'm gonna Hannitize. He wants to Hannitize the girls of the Moonlight Bunny Ranch. Sean Hannity calls himself a normal red-blooded American male. No, he's not a normal red